Mighty Thews, nope, no blam, thank you very fucking much. Aaron, thanks to sub. I might just start saying that I'm not doing it. Simple as that. Jack, no party hustle. Yes, thank you very much. Danny Bleep, thank you very much. Hi Hughes, thanks to sub. Anyone in 2026? Come to Brazil. So no more sound effects then. What? You on about? Oh, you're talking about what I said on my new clips channel? Because I'm in the comments, you know, I'm chatting and engaging with the community. Exclamation mark clips for my new clips channel called Clips of Limmy. Why not? Oh, just noticed that I'm not there. There I am. And it is a community. Yes, there will be a full stream tonight. Can't bet. Young Grebo, Jack, thank you very much. Thanks again. Now, I don't know how sick of Scylla user I'm no, but whether you're or no, we need to, it's not going to be on it, it's not going to be on it. We need to get through the second series of Blind Date. Not at all. Good. It's Scylla at her sadistic best. Let's keep doing this until it is not boring. The new bet is on. Shockadelica, thanks for the sub, thank you very much. Fifu, thanks for the sub. Espro, thank you very much. Happy full stream Saturday. Will at Limmy and Scylla with, maybe, you meant? Fifu thinks it's a West End Girls is the coolest song ever. Agreed. I don't know. I like it. The coolest song ever. It's just not the way I'm thinking. I swear to God, if Death Stranding 2 comes back, it's no. I was actually going to play it off stream today, and then thought, no. Checking the thing, thanks a bit. I found the Steve Rhodes party for all the vinyl compilation and missing records in town today. £1. Really? Oh, what a fucking find. Youngish thanks to sub. Big shout out to Amy Peanut, a friend from 20 years ago. We both ended up watching you stream. I watch from New Zealand and she watches from filthy England. Hello to Amy Peanut. I remember, who was it? I think it was you, Lama, that said, oh, alright, I've got the sound dipping. I'll wait until it's finished then, so that thingy. There's no a lot boring. Like, disappointed that with Death Stranding 2 there's a lot of driving and no a lot of actual like climbing. I don't know if it's because I got into the roads so early or maybe I don't know. Story is great, says Edmo. No, it isn't. We're in that situation again, everybody, when somebody said that a thing is good that I don't like, and we've got a situation. One is must be wrong then. Circle of the Walk seemed like the whole thing with the first one. I mean, maybe later on in the second one, there's times when you need to climb. It would be good. It would be good if it forced you into that, but I'm certainly not going to force myself into it when there's a fucking road sitting there, and there's a monorail sitting there, and there's a fucking bike sitting there, and there's a van sitting there. I'm not going to go like that. Let's make this a bit more interesting and start like just going around mountains and stuff like that. I'm sure maybe later on, there's a bit where you need to climb, because that happened with the snow.
So I'm just going to tell you this. It's a scam. It's an absolute fucking scam.
Alright, so for me, it started to feel like that. I wasn't really thinking, Christ, I want to get back to walking and climbing stuff. It was a lot of this. I've got to go for here.
It's dampening the lungs, shattering their immune system, and shattering the nervous system. And it's going to kill them, John.
All the way out of there, on the road. I basically, what I've got to do is put stuff on my back, sit on the bike, and hold the right trigger down, and go like that. For like 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Basically Forza Horizon. No, we're a racing game. There's a bit of, oh fuck, ooh. Like, you could potentially go really fast and fuck it up. No way that. It's a great game. Then what's wrong with me then? If I don't like it? Am I wrong? Craig and Matt, thank you very much. R.I.P. Matt.
You need 21% oxygen to survive as I'm talking. Oxygen's coming in and out.
Boring.
Fuck. Oh. Aiden and the Janky Gamer, thanks for the subs and oxygen bits. Who was Matt again? Oh, aye, that's right. We needed to. The new bet is on. Dick Dandruff, thanks for the damp bits. Janky, thank you very much for the bits.
I'll tell you what it stands for. Certificate of Vaccination Identification 19.
I was told 9:30 PM or probably earlier. Yep. Started the stream 9:28, I believe. Sakota, thank you very much for the sub. Excited for another night of light-hearted and respectful entertainment coming right up. Javik and Krusty, thanks for subs and bits. Start sharing some of my Aka win today, big man. Thanks for the last, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. Jeremy Vine, thanks for the bits. I found this, oh, right. I feel like I skipped here someday. Twitchy, thanks for the sub, thank you very much. Quinn, thanks for the sub. Coming years, thank you very much for the COVID bits. You're right on time, if not early. I was early. I was early.
Boring.
That's been paid out. The next bet is on. Harky, thanks for the sub. Thanks for getting me through the hard times. You're very welcome. Unless you mean hard times as in you've got a hard on, and getting you through the hard times means being here is something for you to wank over. Hardkey, which one is it? Get you through hard times like making you laugh when you're in a downer, or I am wank material. Or both. Both, says Harky. Thank you very much. Glad to hear it. Still got it. 51 years of age. That's perked me right up. Dogidia, thank you very much for the sub. I bought a dartboard and put it on my bedroom ceiling. Big mistake. I was throwing up all night. Spiderland, thanks for the fart bits. Barnes, my dwarfer, thank you very much. Picture an old man being shot on by a pigeon while placing flowers on his wife's grave. That's good. I like that one. That not actually. I read that out a minute ago or a minute fae now, I might have actually not liked it that much. It just sort of came at the right time. Don't know. Thanks for getting me through very hard times. You're welcome. We're going to keep doing this until it is not boring. And it has been boring a number of times. When it was me, my dad and my brother, my older brother, staying in the same house when I was about, I don't know, late teens or something. Sometimes he would play some mind games on me, and sometimes I would do things to him. For example, he used my aftershave once, so I poured about half of his out without telling him. Plus, there was obviously that time that I thought he was using my toothbrush, so I put bleach on it. But that's another story. One night he was in his room, which was next to my room, and he did this all fucking night. To the wall. All fucking night. Trying to make me go fucking mental. Like, you don't know when the next tap's gonna happen.
They give them that on the Krypton factor, and none of them could do it.
I thought, I'm not going to break, I'm not going to react. Next day, he went out. I went into his room, just had a look about. He had a dartboard on the wall. The important thing is, though, it's something he would do, though. The tapping thing. That's the important thing. Echo, thank you very much for the £5. Polar Chris, thanks to sub. Llama, thank you very much for the sub. I know you lost interest, but I started watching Curb. Funny show I've watched ages. And thank you very much for that. Lollipop Pat. No. I might watch...
Boring.
Do you think I could watch the last series? What's the... To anybody who's watched them and likes Curb Your Enthusiasm and has an opinion that's normal regarding what's the good ones, what are the not so good ones, what do you think about maybe the last series? Tambo says, last series was good. Great last episode, in my opinion. Right, you know what? Disappointing to somebody else. It's watchable, it stands me very. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the last series of Curb Your Enthusiasm and I'll get back to you. Is the next bit on? I don't think it is. It's no. Andy Trockner, thank you very much for the £5. Thank you very much. Neil, thanks for the sub. Nip down the sweetie shop and get a quarter of your favourite. Remember that? A quarter, kind of a half ounce of, a quarter ounce of, remember that? I vaguely remember that. I remember that there would be a time when you'd go like that, oh, I'm going to just like put that up. Like if you're in Woolworths, you get a certain amount and then you put it on these scales, pick and mix, and then depending on what the weight is, that's what you got to pay. A certain amount. But I remember, can I have an ounce of cola cubes, or a half ounce. I vaguely remember that. It's like fucking pounds, guineas and shillings days. It wasn't actually. When did that come in anyway? That wasn't that long before I was born. The imperial system of the fuck it was with the money. Don't know what it was. The 78, 60 says, so was it 78? 71. 3 years before I was born. You had money like a guinea, a shilling, a tuppence, a halfpenny. I think a pound, wasn't it 100 pence? It was something else. Half crown, I heard that.
So I'm just going to tell you this. It's a scam. It's an absolute fucking scam.
Puma, thank you very much for the scam bits. 5k for likes, thanks for the sub. Could you give the folk a shout to get themselves down to the Greyhound in Peckham on the 10th of April? Metrists doing a big 2-hour set for a night by SLG International. Tickets are a tenner on RA. If they don't go, that's their problem. Yay! That's a Prime sub, everybody. I get approximately probably about £1.20 for that. Oh, your Prime subs, I'll have them all, by the way. It all adds up. Don't you think for a second there's no point in giving Limmy my Prime sub. He won't appreciate it. It all adds up. It's like voting. Yes, it's just one person, one vote, but it all adds up. Everything counts in large amounts. Run out of breath there. Feet Smeller, House of Fraser, Puma, thank you very much. Anti-Trockner, Lama, Spidey, Neil, Polar, Dogidia. I've read everybody. Tired Happy, thanks for the sub. Everything counts in large amounts. Nokishi, thanks for the sub. Do you have any least favourite Americanisms? Addicting and I could give a shit particularly annoy me. Well, there's a lot of Americanisms that annoy me. By that I mean like used as loan words, or not even loan words, a replacement for the stuff that we've already got, like I did in the sketch. This could be it. Yeah, that's it. I don't. Americans saying a lot of this stuff, I don't fucking care about that. Americans saying it. That's your pie out there. Hope you won big. Hofo, thanks for the new Prime sub. Remember !Prime to get the instructions of how you can subscribe for free, providing you've got Amazon Prime. The addicting one, like there's certain Americanisms or American sort of things that kind of bug me a wee bit. Just that they say it, not that we copy them, but just like addicting a wee bit. Addicting, you know, addictive. But it's the main thing that annoys me. Saying on accident than by accident. I've heard that here. I don't know, is that an American thing? Like if somebody says, I could have done that, I'm not just going to randomly say, oh, that's an Americanism. That's a general wrongism. I bet the could care less thing is an American thing. I could care less. Right, so you care. You care more than... So this is the least amount that you could care. That's good. That's good then. This just doesn't even make sense. I could care less. Why are you saying that? I really, really care. I really, 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 really care about this thing. I could care less. That really doesn't actually make sense. No, what I just said there makes sense. But when they say I could care less, they mean kind of like I couldn't care less. I really hardly don't care at all. I could give a shit. It's Authentic and Derelict, thanks to subs. Can I get a recommendation of somewhere to check out when I'm in Glasgow over the summer? Authentic, regardless. Somewhere, anybody know? Aye, pubs. Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum and various places around there. You know, go to pubs. Z, thanks for the £5. Nice one. See, Shank, I'm reading that. Everybody, welcome to your Saturday night stream. Anything is possible here. Here in this community, anything. What was this? Maldives tell UK it does not recognise Chagos. Is that how you say it? I don't want to embarrass myself. Is it? I bet it's Shago. On you go, tell me it's fucking Shago or something. Have I embarrassed myself?
Indian, so interested in a tiny group of mysterious islands, it would be an...
I'm going to need her to pick an accent because I'm hearing English and then I'm hearing American. And if I'm hearing an American accent, then I will not be gone like fully wholeheartedly with her pronunciation of Chagos or Shagos or Shagos or Chagos, right? Because she might also say aluminum. Mind you, that's actually how they write it. That's not just how they pronounce it, that's actually how they write it. She might say tomato. So...
At its heart, this is a story about two competing visions for how the world works.
That's 90% American though.
I'm Asma Khalid in Washington, D.C., and welcome to the Global Story.
I cover foreign affairs.
We wanted to understand what's actually going on with the Chagos Islands.
Is that it? Chagos. See if it isn't. See if he's got a different way of pronouncing it. We've got a bit of tension here. Imagine he says Chagos. It's going to come across as very passive aggressive. If he goes like that, aye, what was that? Aye, so the Chagos Islands, aye, that's right, Chagos, So Chagos.
Place that I confess I knew. What is the crux of this about?
Okay, so
We will keep our union together in the name of Jesus.
Dracula, thanks for the bits. Ryder, thank you very much. Big shout out to you, Bossman, thank you very fucking much. Vilmicious, thanks for gifting the 5 subs. Topher, thank you very much. Just a big shout out to Pregnant. No, it is the Maeve, isn't it? No? It's Maeve. Musker, thanks for that Prime sub. Hard Bum Hair, thanks for sub. When someone says I should have instead of I should you have. Merchant, thanks for the sub. I'll try it again. When someone says I should have, I say should you have, because I'm a mental bastard, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work, because that actually sounds correct to them. That sounds correct to them. They're saying to you, they actually type the words I should have. So they think that's actually what it is. So if you go like that, should you have, they'll be like that. Yes. What you need to do is something like imagine somebody did imagine somebody said to you, you're dead. Y-O-U-R.
I can't fucking believe that!
Then you could reply with, my dead. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be typed. It's got to be typed, obviously. But there's nothing you can do there with that of thing. You'd have to sort of show. You'd have to use the word of in a sentence where you replace it. Replace the word have with the word of, if you get me. It should be I should have, but they've said I should have. Right? So what you do is you say a sentence where the word have's in it, and you replace that with the word of in a way that really fucks the sentence up, to prove to them that the word have really actually means something. It makes a difference to your life and to my life. Chances are they won't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean, I really struggled there. Up, down, left, right, thank you very much for the bits. More Bobby clips, please. I don't show any Bobby clips. I've got stuff on Instagram. Lando, thank you very much for the bits. Goth, thanks. Blotted Rival, thanks. Thank you very much.
For our audience, what is the crux of this about?
Okay, so the Chagos Islands...
Right, he said it as well then. So that's that. I was hoping for some tension. No tension. No tension. He said it differently. Says my bum smells. Bum smells. Do you truly believe that? Or are you trolling? Or what? Both of them said Chagos. Che. Both of them said it the same way. Why am I here? Why? Alright. He said, Chagos, no, he didn't. He didn't. Why would he do that? When would you ever swap a CH for a J sound? And I do say J. Do you know how Spanish people laugh? Ja, 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 ja. I said a laugh. Ja, 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 ja. I've seen it on YouTube. Right, that's obviously because the letter J in Spanish is a ha. It's a h sound. Like jalapeno. Ha 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 jalapeno. But I've read, have you ever read anything, a word in another language that's like a kind of onomatopoeic, if that's how you say it, onomatopoeia kind of word. Like imagine they're impersonating gunfire, right? But instead of saying bang, 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 it's something like peck, 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 peck. And you're like, that's funny. Look how they type like a sort of shooting sound there. And you go, actually, that is what it sounds like. That is what it sounds like. Do you know what I mean? Or animal sounds. I like Rarf, R-A-R-F or something like that for a dog barking. Ah, look what they've got going on there. That's how they like a bark sound, but you're like, oh wait a minute, it actually is like a cat meow. I'd be interested in finding that out actually. How do other languages using the same sort of letters and roughly the same sort of sounds we use for those letters type laughing, shooting, a dog barking, a cat meowing, I want to see that. Up, down, left, right, thank you very much. Mod Bobby Clips. Oh, fuck, right. Do you know what I've just got into my head? Remember I said for the Lollipop Pat bit in Surprise Surprise, I wanted to see that street in Google Maps. I want to see that street in Google Maps. I want to see it right fucking now. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Give me 5-10 minutes. I really don't think it would take that long. This is all I want to find. I don't know if I can be arsed saying this right, but so there's Lollipop Pat, right?
Single day, who's got a smile and a special way about you? Every school child.
School child. Every school child.
Every school child. By the first name. Who else is gonna get Starfield Junior School?
I love how she sings child in a breathy sort of word, breathy sort of way, because it's gentle and you're like in wonder and amazement and awe and you know, so much genuine love for the children. Child, precious child, precious child. Every school child.
Each and every school child. By the first name.
I tender, so tender.
Who else is gonna get Starfield Junior School?
Right.
Such
Anyway.
Lollipops. We'll sing happy birthday to a child on a special day. We'll sing to all the motorists and passers-by. Anyway, there's only one lady.
Right.
She's such a treat. Lollipop Pat.
Beautiful. Fluid Beef, thank you very much for the bits. I love the Wayne laughing in the background. It just gives it the whole kind of context and everything. You know what I want to see? How quickly can we combine our powers?
Say boing, boing, boing.
To find that one. Pete goes, thanks for the boing bits. Listen to me. Get out. You must sing happy birthday to a child on its special day. We're mixing the part up.
And I believe you give exactly what your
Right.
Geraldine wrote.
See that fucking...
Stella, you're going to spend the whole... Say hello. That your Gerald...
Right. Let's look at... Just take 5 minutes. Right? Maybe a wee bit longer with this. Right.
Any minute now, I'm going to leave.
Right. Here's what I want to know. Right?
Find out. There she is.
Look at these hussies.
Talking to some girls. Any minute now, I'm
Look
going
at
to
their hussies there.
leave out.
Look at this corner here with the bridge.
Surprise her.
She gets out.
Pat. Surprise, surprise, Pat.
Right? That place there. Now, I think the school maybe gets mentioned a bit here. Possibly.
Time for a kilogram. And as you know, we like to give kilograms to special people who deserve it. And Pat Bliss at the Lollipop Lady of Starfield Junior School. People who deserve it. And Pat Bliss at the Lollipop Lady of Starfield Junior School.
Southfield? My hearing's not brilliant. Stourfield? Stourfield?
Special people who deserve it. And Pat Bliss at the Lollipop Lady of Starfield Junior School is a...
Stourfield Junior School. It exists. It exists. By the way, wait a minute. No. It won't be that there. Will you allow me to close that, or we're going to have a problem? We've not got a problem. That's good. I'm looking at that. There's a there. Oh, everybody! I think it's this. I think it's this right here. You know why? Like looking south, because there was. We go down that way, right? Then there was a road to the right with houses in the distance. There was a road to the left, and this here is a train track. I think if I plonk it there and look south, we've got it in one. Alright, maybe no. Oh wait. Fucking gotcha. Fucking yes. England, man, yes. Got it. That's the houses.
Special. And surprise her.
This is stretched, remember? This is stretched 4x3 to 16x9, so it's all a bit wider looking. Still got the houses in the background. After all this time, and when was that? 88? Practically yesterday, actually. I thought it was a long time ago. It's 88. Burnsy, thank you very much for the sub. It's practically the 90s, which is practically the 2000s, and we're in the 2000s millennium. So it's there. Right, the houses are still there. Not there. The Cranleigh open mic night. Maybe I'll check out the Cranleigh in a moment. Fucking love England, man. Love the flag.
Pat! Surprise, surprise, Pat.
I just remembered something. The other day I was at the top comedian Fern Brady, because I mix with the highest corridors of writing Sunday Times bestseller and comedians. Do you remember I was like that? Oh, I've got to kind of go at a certain time. I met her, and we're yapping away, and after it, and I do this. I've done this where I was when I've been with Donnie, and I've done a date when I'm on the stream. I realise that we started talking about 50 fucking things without actually concluding it. Like, I remember she was going to tell me this thing about something to do with flags, right? Not about flags in general, flags in a certain place, like where I grew up. She's going to tell me and didn't. And I remember I was going to tell her this thing, and I'd started it, but then something else came up, and then something else came up, and then moved on to something else, and then moved on to something else, and then moved on to something else. And there was a lot of kind of, what was I saying? 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 And I did that on here. After the stream the next day or something, I might think, oh, I remember mentioning it. Oh, that's right, I started. Oh, that's right, I'll give you one example. David, thank you very much for the sub. Happy Saturday, big man, looking very handsome. Thank you very much. Waluigi's best friend, thanks for the sub. Off on holiday to Ibiza tomorrow with my husband Tom, hoping that very soon there will be a party for the world. I think that was maybe on Ibiza. No, was it? Was it Mallorca? Where he did that music video? You enjoy yourself. Aye. Do you remember me telling that story about when I was like late teens, gone down to Buchanan bus station from the Tech, which is Glasgow Polytechnic Union, which then became the Glasgow Caledonian Uni. And I said there was these sort of guys, and I kind of squared up to one. I was like, "Mon, let's go to the way of the cameras." Remember that? And he kind of shout out it. I started that story because I don't know, I might have been talking about liars or something like that. And I said, oh, I had a mate who was a kind of pathological liar, maybe not pathological, but a frequent exaggerator and liar. I started off with that, then went to tell the story as an example, and never actually, I just kind of told that story of what happened, but I didn't tell you why. And nobody, I always think about this, like the next day I think about it, I go, I spoke about that because I was going to talk about the lying. Why did nobody in the chat go like that? Aye.
Nice. What else is coming?
The lying. You were talking about pathological liar. Remember the reason why you brought this up was a liar. And when nobody brings it up, I can only conclude that nobody's interested. August Latrine, thanks for the bits. Thank you very much. He had the pal that was with me at the time, it's just me and him, right? He had at times told stories to me that I'd sort of maybe not quite believed before. Had reason to doubt it, I can't remember. But anyway, see that? There was us two, and there was three guys there. These three other guys, right? That was it. Maybe four, but let's just say fucking three. I was then with my pal a few days later, a week later or whatever, when we met up with our other pals in the pub, and we're just yapping about things, just chatting away, and we brought up that thing that happened with the guys, kind of squaring up to him and all that type of thing. And he was telling the story to my other pal. Our other pal just kind of like telling, so what happened was, And he said there was like 7 of them. Like, it's fucking like 7 guys, right? And we just went like that. What you then? And I went, I'm standing right there. I'm standing right fucking there. Like, that didn't happen. And I said to him, I says, what's this, like 7? It was like 3. He's like, no, it was fucking 7. It was 7. And so he fucking started squaring up to us. And I was like, why are you doing this? Why are we doing it? Like, he didn't go like that. No, it was 7. It was 7. And then, like, later on, what are you doing? Exaggerate it, make us look hard in front of this other pal that we've known for fucking years. Didn't make any sense. Just tell the fucking truth. 3's alright. And then he told wee stories like after that, things that weren't, that I wasn't involved in, and I was always thinking, might have happened, might not have happened. You get people like that. I know I've met a few people like that. I've spoken about liars before. I've met some right fucking liars. But there's another one I know who seems to exaggerate stuff, like, not in a harmful way. I've met a few harmful, malicious fucking liars, but in a way that, like, imagine they would do things like this. Like, I would just fucking sense it. I would also get told later that didn't happen. This person told me this, but they told this person another thing, or I found out for this person, didn't happen. They're the sort of person that, imagine I said, like, if it was me, imagine I said, got into an argument with some guy outside the shop, just went there for milk, got into an argument with some guy, earn nothing, right? And imagine that actually happened. And then imagine you said, what like, I felt like a fight that turned into like a fight or something. And I imagine I got a buzz going, I'm seeing the excitement in their eyes as they wonder if it maybe was at a fight. That's kind of what they want to hear. And I'll get excitement out of it, and they'll get excitement out of it, and I'm just going to go like that. A fight.
Everybody be mindful that we're all different people, and please don't try and make fun of people when you don't need to. Good night, God bless.
A fight. Aye. What happened? What kind of fight? What, like punching? Aye. What, he swung for you? Swung for me, aye. I was like, talk to the way. I was like, fuck you doing, mate? Aye, fucking hell, across there. Aye. Is that why people like that lie? Is that why people like that do it? They just sort of, just gives me a kind of thrill to the wee bit of the brain that goes like, I feel bad. I'm looking at this person who I know well, their eyes, and I'm lying to them. Like, and they're like, did that happen? I'm lying. And I just like, the excitement of telling an exciting story is bigger than this. And I don't even really think about it that consciously. Chances are some of yous are like that, statistically. Chances are we've got some right fucking liars right here. She's lying. Oh, no, and that's true. She's lying. Creaky Line, thank you very much for the Kavanagh bits. James Napper Tandy. Guy Twitchy, thank you very much. On a rather lonely foot. Aye, right. So, that's that, right? That is that. So she is standing right fucking... That fence isn't there anymore. Wait. Right, she's not going to be helping people cross right into the middle where fucking... So it's here? It's actually here then? Must be here. Must be right... You know, this here. You want to stand there and go, I'm going to help you cross right into the middle of this fucking road here for no reason. It'd be for 30 there. No lights. Aye, look at that. Must have been right there then. Doesn't it seem that? Aye, there's a corner turning around there. You've just seen how fast. Look at that. So she was... Lollipop Pat was right there. Right there. Hand card wash? A fucking card wash there? So there's a kind of field there. And then... Is this person just turned the well, I've got a bit of land there. I wonder if something's went like that. Hi there. Sorry to disturb you. Is the man of the house in? Aye, speak to him. How's it going, mate? Listen, my name's Stingy from pristine crystal glisten A1. All right, have an A1 day. Car wash company. You own a bit of land there, is that right? You on your title deeds? You own this bit of land here? Do you know that? Do you know you own that land? Do you know you own that land? You own that? I think I do. Don't really, we're not going to do it. It kind of goes up to the train track there. The bit going up to the track there, you don't own that. That bit, the hill going up, but that wee bit there, that's yours. That's yours. Would you be interested in making lots of money for nothing? That sounds too good to be true, mate. That sounds too good to be true. All you need to do is let us have this bit of land. We will lease it. All the documentation will be there. We simply set up a car wash there, right next to your house. You'll have to put up a wee bit of, noise. I'm just going to be up front with you. We'll do all that. What do I get? What do you get? What year is this? That was 88, it wasn't there. 1990. 1990. 50 quid a week. A week. A month? A week. We'll have to use your water. That's fine. MF thanks for the Bobby emote. Oh look, 13 reviews, 5 stars. Accident repair and car wash. It's probably them, isn't it? There's something... Aye, so let me see what's in the past. How long's it been there for? Oh. Right. Right. 2009, everybody. What's this? 2012? We've got a situation. They can drive up that drive into there. That was a mere 3 years later. And then their defence isn't there now. 2021. Oh, they tried a wee gate out, but they obviously got rid of that. Kind of gate. Valiant and detailing. How about that, Lollipop Pat?
Surprise, surprise, Pat. That's why I'm here in Bournemouth.
There it is.
Look, that you were. We've written a song especially. Say, what do you like?
Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, what about... I wonder where they filmed that. That'd be the school. I don't want to let her go. Don't want to let her go. She's long dead. She's not dead. There she is. New technology has emerged that enables you to go into surprise, surprise and actually look around like you're there. Here it is. Look. Now we're looking back the way you look. Terrible what happened with Meta Horizon thingamabob. That's a shame that didn't work out. But we've got this. Now, let's check out the Cranleigh 4.1. Not brilliant. Not too good, that. Not too good at all. That's not what I did. That's not what I fucking did. Am I so out of touch? Thanks for the sub. How about that, Lollipop Pat? Bill Heat and Audron, thanks for subs. Evening. I think I'd genuinely go insane if not for this stream. Thanks a lot, big man. You're very welcome. Ojo, thanks for sub. Thoughts in Scotland at the World Cup? No thoughts at all, honestly and truly. I don't defiantly no care. I just kind of don't care. Kablam and Real Donald Duck, thanks for sub. Love you. I've noticed a number of people saying things like, see seriously, Limmy, thank you very much for this stream. I've noticed it the last couple of months. I kind of like, as if this is like December, end of December, and people are actually ready to top themselves because of the whole kind of New Year, Christmas downer type, you know, that kind of another New Year coming up, and what have I done with my life? I can't face another year. That kind of feeling. But it's March. The state of the world fair. It's always been fucked. It's got worse in the last few decades. But remember, the Second World War was yesterday. Yesterday. It is bad. No, things are bad, Limmy. Dope stick. Did I say they weren't there? Things are bad because people won't listen. I didn't say they were fucking good. Just mean, you know, some people forget that you know, if you're thinking things are bad, they are. You're right. But if you're thinking things are just getting gradually more and more worse and worse, than they have ever been in human history. You know, that kind of feeling like this is us coming up to the end now. Like, the end. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Yes, we've got nukes now, so we're not going to have a fucking world war. At least nothing comes after it. But it's not going to happen. There was a second world war, remembered, which was pretty bad. There was a first world war before that. And then there was that, you know, Ottoman one, you know, and the Persian one, and the Crimean and the Boer, and the Korean and the War of the Roses, and the Waterloo, the 100-Year one. That one with Joan of Arc, you know, the Les Mis one as well. Blade Runner says Bannockburn was no picnic. Half of you is about that. Bannock what? Bannockburn was horrific. Horrific. What actually was that? I remember getting in primary school. Something to do with Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn in 1314 was a pivotal, decisive victory for Robert the Bruce of Scotland against King Edward II of England during the First War of Scottish Independence. I know all this. Of course I know all this, because I'm Scottish. And of course I know all this. No true Scot does not know this. Of course I know this. Of course. I honestly don't know who Robert the Bruce was. I just don't know. Heard the name. Don't fucking know. Do not know. King Edward II? Wait a minute, is that the Hammer of the Scots? Yes. That's the Hammer of the Scots, everybody. That's the one in Braveheart, wasn't it? Longshanks. The Hammer of the Scots. Right, so that was run about then. Despite being outnumbered, the Scottish army used terrain and disciplined sheltering tactics to trap the English, securing control over Scotland and paving the way for eventual independence. Now, there is an urge in me, at least there was in the past, and maybe that it's the same with other Scottish people, to feel that somehow you did that. Somehow you are part of the team that did that. When you weren't, and I wasn't, and they cunt alive was. This may as well have been on another planet. It's got nothing to do with me. Scotland then has got nothing to do with Scotland now. It's got nothing to do with me now. And see Scotland in 100 years from now, it's got nothing to do with me and my life right now. And I reject it. I reject it. I reject it. I reject me. See the person I was last year? He's gone. He's nothing to do with me. If I did anything to hurt or offend you last year...
Scotland can lead and will lead the United Kingdom.
That guy's gone. You should have taken up with him. I would love to apologise, But I may as well be apologising for something you've done. Nothing to do with me. That's what I'll tell the judge. Remember to say that in court. If you're ever up for murder or whatever. Your Honour, the defendant will not speak directly to the... Alright, what do I have to do then? Is it sack my lawyer, defend myself? Well, let's do that then. Sack the lawyer, defend yourself, and then start speaking on behalf of yourself. Members of the jury, did you know that our skin is replaced every year or something? I don't know. Every month, every week, every few years, I don't know. But I heard something like that. Every 7 years, completely replaced. See your hair. That hair grows and it falls out and it's replaced by new hair. Unless you're like me. And then they'll go, you can laugh at himself, he's not that bad. But seriously, there is a point to what I'm saying. We are not who we were before. Now, I'm not saying that I did kill those people, but if I did, that was not me. At least, it was, but wasn't. You seen the end of the cycle? It was, but wasn't. Yes and no. It wasn't me, but it was me. But it wasn't is me. You know? That guy's gone. That guy's dead. The man I was, he's dead. We don't have the death penalty here, everybody. But see if there was, he's already dead. I say to you, not only is that man not here before you anymore, but he's actually already served his punishment. He's been put to death. And you know who did it? Me. And then the jury would go like that. And then the gallery and the judge would be like, silence! Silence! We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. Like, really not guilty. And I'd go like to the judge. You know how earlier I was telling the story about the pal that I had who was a bit of a fucking exaggerating, a bit of a liar? We used to have some fucking laugh together, though, right? And one of the things we'd always, this wee bit of part we always had, was impersonating a picture that we both saw in the paper of some guy that got out for like murder, got away with murder or some gang-related thing maybe, and there's a picture of him coming out of court like that. We'd impersonate it all the time. I don't know if that was the exact face that we did, but it would always be like that. You know, like that, or something like that. Find it? But fucking a hunter coming at the fucking Glasgow High Court. Wouldn't be able to narrow it down. Puello, thank you very much for the sub. Hello, Melbourne. Check out, whatchamacallits in Melbourne. They're the best eggs Benny in Melbourne. How did I do that? How did I do it? Hope my movement's there. You can see what I'm doing with the side and all that. You can impersonate it and you'll get it. Cheese fists. Thanks for the bits. Kaiser machine. Mulvey. Dope stick. Thank you very much. Thanks. My family are in Iran. Can you say sorry on behalf of the West? I only apologise for me and my actions. And as I said before, you've got 24 hours to hold me accountable for anything I've done. After that, I'm a new person. And the sun sets. You got till the sun sets. So I want it to sound poetic. You have until the sun doth lay its headeth beyond yonder. Beyond the epilogue. I've just made that up, like a kind of astronomical term. Mikhail Pacino, thanks for the sub. Gives hello a 13-week-old red setter puppy called Hamish. Hello. Oh, and also in Melbourne. Hello, Hamish. MFNOIC, thanks for that emote there. Cole, Eagles, thanks for the subs. What? Oh, this is AI? Oh, Jesus, sorry. The Scots used the marshy landscape to limit the mobility of the large English cavalry. There you go. So I'm maybe related to them in some way, and that was clever what they did. That must mean that I'm clever, because it sort of gets passed down genetically, didn't it? Right, so this is a restaurant pub next to where Lollipop Pat was. Earthy Dan, thanks for the sub. Thanks for entertainment. You're very welcome. Had an amazing Christmas meal here. Alex fucking bra. Look how cosy. Wee bit crammed with the size of the seats, but looks alright. Might not be able to really hear what anybody's saying. A brilliant night.
Highland Regiment, British Army.
That was Christmas. A Christmas meal. Don't know if it was at Christmas. Onyx, thanks for the £3. King Eddie flat bust. Remember Edward II? Is that who's the Longshanks one? Died just as William Braveheart shouted freedom. Did you see it in the film? That's what happened in real life. It was actually hearing Braveheart Wallace shout freedom that finished him. It kind of, like, he was already dying, but that kind of stopped his heart. That stopped his heart. And what's her name? Went like that. I've got some jellies. Got some Temazepam and Valium for you to dull the pain. He went like that. See, in the film, did he not take the thing that she gave him, like, to help him, like maybe no feel it, not to kill him, to help him? But not only did he not take it in the film, but did he tell her he wasn't going to take it? Oh, it's poison. Was it poison? So she would know he didn't take it. He spat it out in her presence. Not in her presence. So, right. I'm just wondering if in the film he kinda wanted her to think that he took it. Well, he did, didn't he? He did. He went like that. But then she would find out. She would find out. So, she'd find out anyway. Because he didn't fucking die. He did eventually. He let her think he took it, for just those few minutes. She forever thought she fucked up the dose. Imagine it. She would have blamed herself. I've really, really helped him, and he's not going to have to go through it. And then seeing him getting dragged through and fucking hung and drawn and quartered. She would have blamed herself. Must have had a rough night. Would haunt you. Probably after a couple of weeks she would have got at it. Stacey, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much. Palace Chat, thanks for sub. The sun always shines on this stream. Occasional showers later. It's fucking windy and rainy today. Walk back for the tune. Umbrella. Blown against it. Hail. My horn was bright fucking red. My horns were bright red with the cold. I walked back for the tune with my son. We went to a restaurant in what do you call that area? Near Glasgow Uni. What do you call that? Woodlands Road area, Hillhead, where the stand used to be, where offshore is, Kelvin Bridge, maybe. Kelvin Bridge, run about there. And in there, bumped into, is it Julie Nimble? Dingy? Miss Hooley. Miss Hooley for Ballamore. Married to Greg Hemphill for Still Game Tune the Fat. And I bumped into him and her, like, when I was with Daniel about fucking 13 years ago. Daniel was something like 2 or something. Bumped into him, chatting away for a few minutes. And then I bumped into her in there the day. What's the story in Ballamore? It's a windy day. I should have fucking said that. I bumped into her. Oh, she must be sick of that. Because I actually went like that to her. I said something to do with the weather. So I went in and then I was ready to sit down and then she was like, oh, hello. I was like, oh. I was like, how's it going? I said hello. And then I said something to do with the weather because my fucking horns are freezing. I said, look at that. Red. And she went like that. Oh, you're freezing. I should have fucking went like that. It's a rainy day in Ballamore. It's a windy day today in Ballamore. Oh, that would have been cruel because I would have put her on the spot and she would have had to do a fake smile and laugh. But she said something like, oh, I feel like I keep bumping into you or something. Keep bumping into you all the time or something. And I said, I think the last time I saw you was about like 15 years ago or something. She said, oh, I kind of like, that was it. And then she sort of said a few things and then she was leaving anyway, right? And I sat down with Daniel, my son, and he said, I said, you remember, last time we saw him was like 30 years ago or something like that, or ages ago or something. And he said, we saw him, you saw it about a couple of years ago. It's not that it was 13 years ago, I said, I know, but we bumped into them again, remember? near, kind of near Partick, sort of, there's this kind of park there. I went, no, didn't I? Oh my God, he was like, oh my God. We bumped into him and her and Singy was there. And I thought, I was like, is that why she said, oh, we keep bumping into each other? Fuck, now I actually remember. Now I actually fucking remember. So, even that I've remembered now, but when he told me that, I thought, oh fuck, she's going to think, she didn't go like that, she didn't make any attempt to correct me. She didn't go like that. What are you on about, remember? Just about a year ago, bumped into you and she just went like that. I kind of laughed it off. I thought, oh no. She thinks I've got early fucking onset. Well, isn't she right? I don't know. Look, I don't get a lot of sleep, right? I don't sleep a lot, so I'm kind of impaired all the time anyway. You saw me yawn. Fuck. She's going to go away and go, it's a shame it's happened to, Limmy. He's kind of like this now. I've seen you. I've seen you first. Did you say it to him? So it's a shame. I've known a few people like that.
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so.
I'm going to have to get in touch with her somehow. Just so like, you know, I'm mental or anything. What? Like in case you're telling people I'm mental. What?
Everybody in the house tonight, sing to me. Are you ready? You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Say it again. You what?
Odd Jock, thanks to the bits. Big Bayonet. Up, down, left, Ryan. Copy. Veligand. Antshar, thanks to the subs. Wilson Bluff, thank you very much for the sub. My cat Astrid sleeping on my lap, nice walking off sound effects, turn it face. Astrid, Astrid, Thank you very much, Finty. Astrid. Scratch. Scratch the screen, Astrid. Scratch it quick, you nearly got it. My mum is called Astrid, she's now watching. Astrid. Scratch the screen. Fucking hell, I fucking remember.
If there was no...
Stop. What did God do?
Well, where the fuck is this? Oh, aye. I think it was there. Maybe, oh fuck knows, I'm probably making it worse. I'm probably making it worse. What if, I don't know, what if Greg Hemphill's at a loose end and he's watching the stream right now and he just happens to say, oh, Julie, he's on about you, you know, the thing, you know how you said you think he's got dementia? He's on about you, he says he remembers it, he remembers meeting you. Now, oh, that's good, I'm glad to know it. And then she's going to see me, like, looking at this fucking random park and go, aye, it was in there. She's going to be like,
Highland Regiment, British Army.
She's going to be like, no, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there at a park. No, Daniel said it was a park. He's probably right. I don't think it was that, actually. It was... Oh, I don't fucking know. Look at Leafy Hindland, everybody. Leafy Hindland. Leafy, affluent Hindland. Ain't you going to get that in America? Look at this. They've not got a single tree in that whole fucking country. Wraithnarok, thanks for the bits. Odd joke, thank you very much. I could drop myself into anywhere in America, the whole place would be flat as a pancake. Flat bust. And with big wide roads. And what is it? Something Queen, Dairy Queen or something like that. Dairy Queen. Always like this here. This bit right here. It's very leafy. I remember that's one of the first things I remember for when we moved to a flat here on Gardner Street. Years ago. Dead steep street in Glasgow. Look at this monstrosity. Let's just see before that. Before 2016, 2014. There you go. You had a view of the Riverside Museum. You can actually get to kind of see the wavy top it there. And then, bang. Remember going for a wee walkabout here? Well, let's have a wee walkabout. Look at this. Look at this. Trees. Look at the trees. I mean, I'd seen trees before. Trees. Where does this take me? And I went all the way around. Where does this take me? Where does this... Oh, just takes you at the other side. It just sort of brings you back round to there. Or was it there? Is it here I'm thinking? No. You're going in a circle, you daft cunt. Right, brilliant Christmas night out. But it's not all good news, everybody, in this place. It's 4.1 and it can't all be 5 stars. So who didn't enjoy themselves? We've got a 4 here. Went with my partner and friends for lunch. I had booked on the Green King app. However, you have to go to the bar to acknowledge your booking, which is frustrating. There you go, that'll probably... Yeah. The only thing I was not keen on is that they let dogs into the restaurant, for which, if they scratch, could release fur into the air. Could. Why do we have to live on the same planet as you people? with your coulds and ifs. Bring it up when it happens, mate. Oh, here's the pictures. Very nice. Balloons. No balloons. Excuse me. Where are the toilets, mate? Just that I'm only joking, mate. I can see it up there. Just a wee joke. Just a wee joke, mate. I can see it there. Serge Glaswegian. I'm from Glasgow. People from Glasgow are called Glaswegians. Don't ask me why. We're famed for our sense of humour. One of the best stand-up comedians in the world is called Billy Connolly, and he's from Glasgow. Never had a bad meal or service at the Cranleigh. Tried the roast today and it was delicious. What is that? Skin? Zombie skin? Dredged up for the bottom of the canal. Body. Skin. Falls off the bone. Just scrapes off the bone. A frogman. Police frogmen are told to compensate the PTSD of finding these bodies. They get to keep the bodies and do with them entirely as they please. Anything you find, you can keep. If you find a body down there and it's not related to the inquiry, you get to keep it. Chungus, 3XTV, thanks for subs and bits. Henmania, thank you very much.
I'll tell you what it stands for. Certificate of Vaccination Identification 19.
3XTV, thanks for the bits. Me and the definitely real missus are going to Vegas in the summer. Would you kindly pick as a restaurant to review for you? If you could go into a restaurant, well, if there's a Cheddar's there, that would be fantastic. I don't think there is though. If you could go to the Venice sort of place. Venice. Is it like Venice? 5 incredible songs that lose their appeal after one listen. Alright, Far Out Magazine, you win again. The Venetian. The Venetian. Look at that. That's indoors, everybody. Indoors. I remember we watched that. I watched that video on the stream. Watched our video. The full tour. That sky is not real. That isn't it? That's your full tour there for 50 fucking minutes.
By a bridge? Opened in 1999.
Just to make sure this person gets the clicks, this is Johnny Strides. And this is the Venetian Las Vegas, exploring the world's second largest hotel. Only 6.4 thousand views from 3 months ago. If you want to go and give them, check them out. I'm just sort of, now that I'm starting for the bottom, everybody, with my new clips channel. I'm struggling at like 80 views per video and things like that. Kind of really struggling to get subscribers and all the rest of it. I'm really enjoying the grind because I'm all about the grind. I'm all about survival games and starting off with nothing and collecting some sticks, and the stick makes a tent, and then collecting that leaf and I can get some water. It's once you get the roads built and all that boring. So I'm a small creator. So there you go. Johnny Strides there, just in case he sues me or something.
But by the time the Palazzo opened, friend
Is that
making your hotel.
real? I don't know what's real.
This is where check-in is.
Right, so fucking yes, man. Right, wait a minute. One thing at a time. This is not promoting gambling, by the way. This is not promoting gambling. I hate gambling. Gambling is evil. Gambling is evil and bad. I don't gamble. I'm an addict. I've got an addictive personality. I can't gamble. Right, we've got that. We've got this. We've not got that. Let me just deal with this first, right? Fantastic venue with ample parking. Ample. There's my people there. There's my people. 5-0. I know that I could walk up to these people and say, look at that guy. Looks like Keith Harris. Here. Remember Floella Benjamin? Aye. Oh, I love that shade of pink. It reminds me of Bagpuss. They'll all know what I'm talking about. Can you just imagine him coming up with a cake and putting it in your face like the Phantom Flan Flinger? They all laugh and go, oh, that's right. The Phantom Flan Flinger. Boomers, no travelling hedgehog. We're the forgotten generation of Gen X. We're not recognised. We're not seen, visible. We were invisible by our parents. We're invisible by everybody. We're no here. Not here. Never did anything. Don't care. Car Dog thinks of bits. Watching you all the way from San Francisco. The food and booze is great, but the hills are a nightmare. Then I like it in San Francisco. I like the geography. I like the ups and downs. I like the look at it. First thing that hit me was the cold. I actually got no well there. I lost a bit of fucking weight there. It was like, I think it was, what was wrong with me? Was it diarrhea? Was I sick? I was like fucking shivery. Then I got this rash. I felt fucking freezing, so I went into bed and wrapped myself up and ended up getting this fucking rash, and I was itchy as fuck. And I don't like it. The whole place kind of felt a bit fucked, I know. They've no invested in infrastructure. They've got oil and things like that on the pavements. It's kind of a bit oily and a bit dirty. I remember walking about and going, look at this. Look at this. Have they not got fucking council tax here or something? Where's the street cleaners? Where's the machines? It just felt there was like oil, like fucking vegetable oil or something. The green could kind of smell it, and it's like, get us fucking cleaned up. Get us cleaned up. Where's the tax gone? Where's the tax gone? Where's it gone? Chungus, 3XTV, thanks for subs. Maybe I'm spoiled. Coming for Glasgow. Tax and spend. My new favourite pub. Glad to hear it. Now let's really settle on that for a wee second. That's very important. Just everybody's talking about how bad it is in the world and all that. Right. Alright. But remember that, you know, just in case you're in despair, remember there's still pockets of joy to be found. Not by everyone. I can't speak for the people who are in dungeons right now getting tortured to death. Right? I'm not daft. I'm just saying. Mog Supplier Limmy, did you bend the fucking dark the Death Stranding 2? I'm fucking talking about something important here, Mog Supplier. Here's somebody who's found their new favourite pub. That name just keeps coming up. Is it the colour of the name? Is it pink colour? Just keep seeing. Look, my new favourite pub. This is somebody from 7 months ago who has taken the time to write a review. Taken the time. What are you doing? Wait, you alright? Wait. What? Does that work? Aye. Good. Fucking English. Delete the VOD. Delete the VOD. I said English. Because this is in England. What? I just called the guy English. They're always going on about how can't you say you're English anymore or you get jailed. Alright, you're English. Ah, you didn't think about that one, eh? Listen, I fucking love England and the English. I went around England on my tours, and everybody I met, this is the truth here, was better than the people in Scotland. Nicer. Just better people in every way. Just generally better people. Everywhere I went outside of Scotland was better than inside Scotland.
I have love for everyone.
And everyone loves you.
I don't care about that.
Terra Nostra thinks the bits. This is just sick. It's Scottish, chipner shudder. Blaming everything on English. You had your chance to stand on your own 2 feet, right? And no blame things on the English because we're running the show. And you didn't go for it. Shout out it, alright? So, can't do that anymore. Am I right, everybody? I voted yes to independence, but better to know with the decisions being made, that's what's a family of nations now. A family of nations. I'm looking forward to Devo Max and the Brexit dividend. Hope both of them come at once. Anyway. What are you looking at me? I don't see a telly up there or... Fuck are you doing? Maybe there is right there. Maybe that right there. Xander, thanks for the check this out bits. Imagine an old man being subjected to pole treatment off his grandson and his pals. It's a bit far-fetched. Xander Panda. It's just a wee bit far-fetched for me. Mayonnaise, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Look, my new favourite pub. Really love what they've done with the place. Lovely decor and atmosphere, but the star of the show was a staff member called Josh. Was he a real Johnny on the spot? Put an instant smile on my face with his friendly greeting and chat. Food was served hot. That's good, good, good. And very tasty, and my coffee was lovely. The chicken katsu curry is my fave, and my husband loves the steak pie. Can't wait to revisit. Some pubs could learn a thing or two from this one. And there's a picture there. And there's a picture there. There's a picture there. And then there's that there. That is somebody who loved that pub. Loves that pub. That's 7 months ago. Really enjoyed their coffee, their food, and their husband loved it as well. That's somebody experienced a lot of fucking happiness there, right? And you need to absorb that. You need to feel that. I fucking feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, sit with that pint. Oh my God, look at it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you fucking look at it? I actually know that long ago, about a month ago, I had a alcohol-free beer for the first time in ages. I used to drink them quite a bit and then just kind of went off it. It was an Erdinger Weiss, white, whatever you want to call it. Don't want to say Weiss in case that's like saying the German word for white. But I'm saying Weiss as in V instead of W. But it's like saying white instead of white. Should I say Weiss? Or because it's German, it's not me sounding English. It's me sounding German. What? Oh, I don't expect you to understand. No, I said 3 things, 3 different ideas there that required you to stitch them together in your head. Don't expect you. And I used to get it. Erdinger alcohol free. In fact, is it that? Aye. Oh God. That was it, and I drank it right out the bottle just like that. They brought a pint glass out, but the pint glass was not a genuine Erdinger. Might get restricted again. Oh shit. Alcohol fucking free, alright. I don't drink. Because it's not actually alcohol free. It's actually got 0.5% alcohol. But apparently, you simply cannot get drunk on it. You just can't happen. It's watered down that much that your body doesn't, whatever. Tennent's lager percentage. Or what's the kind of a common global sort of beer? Budweiser was my very first drink, right? 5% in America, 4.5 in the UK, right? 4.5. Bud is 4.5, right? That alcohol-free one, 0.5. You can't go above 0.5. Go above 0.5. That's not classed as alcohol-free, or I think that's called low alcohol. If it's kind of low, like 1% or something. So it's not actually alcohol-free. when it says alcohol free. But I had a drink out the bottle. Didn't have the real pint glass. See the real one, it's kind of like that. It kind of curves and sort of comes out like that. And it's good to actually get a big fucking head on it like that. And but it was just a kind of normal pint glass with more doing it. And the bottle keeps it cold anyway. I was just drinking. I was like, oh, fucking lovely. And it tastes just like how I remember it. I've had that quite a lot before, alcohol-free one. And that's the one I remember is tasting quite like the original. Whereas I've had like, I can't quite remember what, but an alcohol-free equivalent or something. And I'm like, no, it doesn't even taste like fucking booze. It doesn't taste like lager. It doesn't taste like beer. Another alright one was, another good one's Heineken Zero. Beck's Blue is rubbish. I like Beck's Blue, as far as I remember. Beck's Blue tasted like Beck's. I used to love Beck's. I used to love Beck's. Forgot about that. I might get some of that actually. Beck's Blue, Heineken Zero tasted like.
Everybody in the house tonight, sing to me. Are you ready? You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Say it again. You what? You what?
All night long. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Say boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing.
Krusty, thanks for the bits. One last point before bed. I've had a few jars. Oh, lovely. I have enough for you. Go on. Annie Trockner, thanks for that £5. I actually said to Fern Brady, who I said was out with all day, I said something to do with drinking. I think she asked us something to do with drinking or taking stuff. Something like, are you just like pure straight lace now, like no touch anything? I was like, no, nothing at all. And I said something to do with drinking. She said
dampening the lungs, shattering their immune system, and shattering the nervous system, and it's going to kill them, John.
Dick, thanks for the bits. Thank you very much. She said something about how she doesn't drink. No, I kind of completely doesn't drink, just as something that she's never liked or something. And I said, I still want to drink. I want to drink every fucking day almost. She's like, really? And she said, I don't know, something like, I thought, I can't remember what she said, but I was like, oh, I don't know drink because, I had it once years ago and I just went, oh, it's a horrible experience. I love drinking. I love drinking. That's why I stopped. One drink, one wine, one pint, 2 pints, just 3 pints. I know fucking how good it feels to have 3 pints. It's really good. I know how good it feels to have half a bottle of red wine sitting in the living room. Just a you cheeky wee half bottle of fucking half a bottle. A full one's good.
Thank you. I'll find something else to do.
House of Fraser, thanks for the bits. International War Crime, thank you very much. I had a large red wine for my lunch when I was working. Just gives you that wee glow. Pint, 2 pints, and then that No quite wait. No quite wait.
That game basically got me and my friends through the first few months of the pandemic.
Pete, thanks for the bits. House of Fraser, thank you very much. Lovely.
Say boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing,
Young Grebo, thank you very much for the boing. £3. See if I get hit by a bus and I'm lying there conscious, looking at my guts, knowing I'm fucked. One of my biggest fucking regrets would be that I didn't have one more period of drinking. I didn't get...
That's awesome.
I didn't have another drink. So just know that if you ever read that that's happened to me, got hit by a bus, but I was kind of still alive for 5 minutes, conscious, and I drifted away. Know that my last few moments were filled with great sadness and regret. Thinking about drinking. And other things, of course. And other things. But I think when I get to 70, start drinking again. And as I said before, maybe, hopefully by 70 I find a lump. Something that gives me a reason to throw it all away, because I'm fucked anyway.
Say boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing.
Something to look forward to. Something worth staying alive for. Young Grebo, thanks to £3. 70 is wishful thinking. How? Wank shite, thanks to the bits. Jamie, thanks for gifting me 5 subs. Oh, Jack, thank you very much. Young Grebo, thank you very much. Hold on, everybody. Young Grebo, why is 70 wishful thinking? Listen to this, everybody. Young Grebo's going to explain why me getting to 70 is wishful thinking. On you go, Young Grebo. Explain. See if you can actually do it, though. Instead of going like, haha, got a reaction. See if you can do it. What is it about me, my life, my lifestyle, or whatever it is, that would prevent me from getting to 70? I can think of one reason, actually. Have they replied? Have they? Yes. What did they say? Not till you're already decrepit at 50. I've just said yes. I said you're already decrepit at 50. What do you mean? What do you mean? What, because my face is old? My hairline's halfway back, or... because my face looks old, or something. I'm not talking to you. Is that name again, Moxiply? I'm not talking to you. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't take anything. I get out for a wee walk. I don't drink, don't smoke. Aye, what? Young people, I just don't think that works. I don't think it works. had a lovely cake thing today. It was had this pasta, this kind of ragu, lamb ragu. So I ate a sheep today. Lamb ragu pasta. There's also these sort of chips that we shared that were very nice, and this wee cake that was a Ferrero Rocher cake thing, just a wee one with kind of like cream on the top. Very nice, very nice. I had a cappuccino where it went like that with the chocolate on it, and it was like chocolate shavings. You know, wasn't it just that? And it's like, there you go, with a fucking heart or something like that. Well, he went, chocolate eye, and he went like that. Just say when. I went, come on. I said, give a wee bit. He says, take the whole lot if you want. I went, just a wee bit more. Lovely. I went to the bottom though. I thought I stirred it in pretty well, but when I got to the bottom, it was kind of chocolate sludge at the bottom, so I didn't. Any sugars? No, I'm sweet enough. Oh well, you know what? Good for a Lane. My new favourite pub. 3 stars. Not interested. Not interested in your review. The hot prices have gone up. Everything's great, but the food prices have gone up. Much smaller. Menu much smaller, right? That's good. That's sufficient for the staff and gives you, you're spoilt for choice and frozen by indecision. Portion sizes tiny. Felt like using serving dishes on plates to fill them up. Only about 10 chips. You're not making sense. Asked for no peas. What are you, Prince? Asked for no peas, and 4 is the number 4. Who are you? Prince? A lot of Prince songs were like written like that. I would die for you, that kind of thing. I know, and I heard that. Oh, right. Cilla Black says, how can Limmy get a warning about not talking about gambling? Yet Twitch is showing me an ad for it. Really? Really? Cilla Black, are you getting an ad for gambling? What is the ad? Imagine me talking about the fucking ads got me, what would you call it, kind of limited or whatever it is. Like just one of these betting things, just a general gambling website. Don't, I say what you fucking want, I'm not on the fucking telly. General, like, promoting like an app. They're no saying to me, oh, you talked about gambling, like gambling, oh, you're going to get banned. It's that they've got this kind of labelling thing that if you are doing like a gambling stream or talking about gambling, you've got to actually have like a kind of content sort of warning thing that limits the type of people who can watch your stuff because it's kind of adult or something. Same with like anything to do with drugs, sexual stuff, that kind of thing. So it's not like they're saying gambling's evil. They're saying they've got today these wee, I don't know, safety measures probably for their advertisers or not. Maybe no, that wouldn't affect them. That wouldn't affect them. How would that affect them? Why would like Asda no want to put an advert at the beginning of my stream if I was putting money on a horse? Or we don't want to advertise to those people. You can't advertise gambling to kids. That's aye. So that would make this a kind of like an adults only sort of thing, which I don't fucking want, because I think you've got to maybe, I don't know if you've got to be 18 or whatever, but because of the British fucking measures, if I popped on to this stream, it could be one of the, how does it work with Twitch? Are any of that, is that any of that ID stuff came in yet for Twitch? You know, video of your fucking face and all that shit. No, because that would be very, very bad. That would be very bad. Steph, thanks for sub. Can you say hi to my 4 cats, please? They're huge fans. Particularly enjoy your point and click. Oh, pss, 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 pss. You owe me a new TV. Pss, 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 pss. Pss, 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 pss. Hello, 4 cats. Steph's 4 cats. Kimsworth, thanks for gifting that sub. Dicka Cosmos, thanks for sub. Looking good for your age, big man. Stay real. Oh, thanks. Wait a fucking minute. This is the... This is the other... A review of 2 halves. This is the other... That's the same person. Seven months ago. What? 2 years ago. What the fuck is going on here? Everybody, what is going on here? Limmy, the arrows are not limited to one person's images, says Green Eggs and Ham. Green Eggs and Ham, would I be right in saying that you, a random person I've picked out of the chat, is talking shite and not understood what's going on the screen? Would I be right in saying that? Green Eggs and Sam, sorry to got that correct. Right, sorry for that mistake there. Would I be right? You don't know what's going on. Is that right? Take a look here. Green Eggs and Ham. Ham. Do you see this picture here? Forget about the arrows. Forget about that. Do you see this picture below that review? Related to this. Do you see it? Do you see? Earlier you clicked on the small arrows at the bottom while looking at Claire's review. It doesn't fucking matter. Wait! I think I've got an apology to make. I've got a huge apology to make because see her review. It says 4 photos. Do you see there? 4. Down here, I see 2 pictures, just 2. So I went like, all right, I'll click on the first one. And then there's the second one. And maybe this wee interface isn't working that well, so maybe the next 2 pictures are hers. 1. That must be the hubby. 2.
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so.
That's the picture that was taken of the place and how it looks different. I thought that was her pictures from 7 months ago. And then when I went down there and then saw that same guy picture there. Oh! That's how that T5868 has got 383 photos, so that must be their total fucking amount of pictures. So when it says that she's got 4 pictures, that's in fucking total 29 reviews, 4 for. Oh my. I thought I was on to something, 'cause this for 2 years. I thought I was on to something. Green Eggs and Sam, because that is the correct name. I do apologise for saying Green Eggs and Ham. That was incorrect. Green Eggs and Sam, thank you for making me a better man here today on this, your Saturday night. I apologise unreservedly, fully and completely, and I offer you my unconditional surrender.
Defeat, you piece of fucking trash.
Oh well, we're out of that then. Just want to say one sentence.
I would just like to say one sentence. This is the most humble day of my life.
Okay, thank you.
Green Eggs and Ham, I would just like to say one sentence. This is the most humble day of my life. Thank you. Massing Bear, thanks for the bits. Thanks for the defeat bits. Young Grebo, thanks for the £3. That early night has given you a full attitude tonight. Hope the rest of the chat are doing okay. I'm not in a full mood at all. I'm in an apologetic and humble mood. Perhaps the most humble mood of my life. Master Beater, thanks for the sub. Will you be playing Life is Strange Reunion soon? I'm not sure if my viewer count can cope. You know, we're just out of the Death Stranding 2 nightmare, the doldrums, and it's a new energy, and can't wait to witness your snarky partner on this one. I probably will. I saw people complain, like, wait a minute, I thought Thingy was dead. Like one of the 2 main characters like dies or something like that. I was like, did they die or did they not get brought back to life or something? Or I can't fucking remember, because it's all about the main games, about first games about this person being able to like rewind time and change like the decisions and things like that, I think. So people are like, oh, this is just a cash grab, and oh, fucking shut up and grow up. Dan Bobbery Bob, thanks for the sub, thank you very much. Probably will play it. Tartan, thanks for the sub. Me and the Wayne are big fans of your streams, if you don't mind me asking. What's your favourite comedy film? I do mind. No, let's start with An American Werewolf in London, because it's a comedy horror. Right, just start with that. First one that popped in my mind. Comedy horror. Did you laugh out loud? Might have laughed at the wolf looking at him, but no laugh. No actually laugh. Airplane. Bits it. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Can I say any suggestions or go, oh aye, that, I forgot about that. Naked Gun. Nah, fuck all. Nah, Spinal Tap. No, that's it. That is it. Connie Wynn, thank you very much for the sub. It's alright. I believe I got some bands in there. Mods, if there's any that I missed. Oh, that's right. I could look at unban requests now that the game's finished. Well, I'm finished with it. No. No, I'd say that's it.
And one of their regular sandwiches.
I can have some. Oh, I thought I was mint ice cream. You can sit there while the world goes by. Losing tens of thousands of pounds. Wonder how many people in Las Vegas top themselves. Must be pretty fucking high. I wonder if they do wee things like, I keep it light. I mean, look at that. I mean, imagine you just lost 100,000 and you walk down this way and you fucking see that out the corner of your eye. That's going to stick ideas in your head, isn't it?
There's that place, the Juliet cocktail room last night.
This is 24 hours, isn't it? What the fuck is even it? Was that? It's some sort of kind of velvet rope type of thing that would probably be then connected onto a wee pole thing that sits there that connects it to another one. This is 24 hours, isn't it? You could be there 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 6. You wouldn't know. You would not know.
On the second floor, bird.
You'd maybe get a wee feeling because maybe that's shut or something.
Outside. Again, I think
Wow.
it's designed to kind of make you feel like you're outside.
Everybody, that ceiling is not real. No, the ceiling's real. The ceiling is real. The paint is real. The decisions are final. The rulings are final. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. Lazy Annie, thanks for £3. Hi Limmy, what about an old guy watching footy on the front row, getting a football booted into his face by mistake, and he's also got glasses on? That gave us a wee because I pictured a little really like that Lauren Hardy one, the guy the ball goes down and hits him in the face, and if you ever been hit in the face with a ball, hit in the head with a ball, I have. It's bad. It may as well be. We may as well just run into a wall. Rock solid. I don't know how these cunts can head the ball. Finesse, thanks to sub. Happy 30th. We're all drinking, having fun. Oh, lovely. Finesse, have a great holiday, birthday weekend, holiday. Oh, listen, keep beat bumping it. I've not seen you for 20 years. I've not seen you for 60 years. Plastic Orange and Lazy Annie, thank you very much for the subs. Thanks again, Connie Wynn. Thanks for the sub. There you go. Venice. Better than Venice. Cheaper than Venice. Cleaner than Venice. Friendlier than Venice. And it's got casinos. See when he said European Square? He's talking about me. I don't mean me. I'm a European Square. I'm a square. I'm kind of a square. What is a square? Here, maybe I'm coming down with a touch of that early on set. Furious, thank you very much. My wife always walks into the room when your stream's on and says something like, oh, what is this moaning old man whining on about now? Should I divorce her? No, just simply ask her, am I moaning or whining? Can it be then both? Moaning's normally like this. Whining's more like that. How am I meant to do that? That's the way I see it. Yes, you can whine, which is like a form of moaning. But I actually see moaning more like moan. And whine more like whine. Like a dog whining. I heard this ghost moaning. A ghost, a moaning sound. What would you picture? You kind of hear like it's like that. That's also groaning, but moaning. So just ask it very politely. You have to, what one? Make your mind up. Yoker, thanks for gifting me 5 subs. CJ, thanks for the new Prime sub. So he said this is like a European square. He's talking about I'm in Europe. So they say. George Square, he's talking about George Square. Kleska. Does it feel like Europe? Was that an island? I suppose it is though, isn't it? I always think a continent is bodies of land. And anything that's sort of separate from it, that's not part of that continent. I mean, have we got fucking definitions for continents or no? It just seems to change every week, doesn't it, everybody? Britain, UK and Ireland or whatever, Iceland is part of Europe. How is it? What does it mean? What does Europe mean? What does that mean? Is it political?
I'll tell you what it stands for. Certificate of Vaccination Identification 19.
Second base, thanks for the bits. Is it political? Is it geographical? Is it a bit of both? How are we part of it's the continental plains, but it isn't. Otherwise, there's that plate and there's that plate. Right, there's the line there, and so that's that continent and that's that one there. But that's not what it is. It's not. It's based on different things. I suppose it's close enough, isn't it? I just don't want to say I'm European and then for somebody on the continent to go like that. No, you're no. No, you're no. It's Europe here. This is Europe. Right? There's France next to Germany, next to Spain, there's Portugal, and connected to that, there's Austria, there's Italy, that's Europe. Yous are like, it's like it's an island, you're not connected. You're not connected. You're not Europe. I just don't want to embarrass myself. If I was ever say a French person or a German or a Spanish person that I'm European, I would say it like this. I think I'm some people, consider, the UK or Britain, Ireland, whatever, to be part of Europe. I'm not bothered either way. Does it really matter to me? If you were to tell me that I'm no, when it actually affect me or hurt me or in any way play on my mind, I wouldn't have a single opinion or thought about it. What do you think? That's how I'd say it. Europe, Matthew in Dublin says, Ireland, whatever, be fucking careful. I said the UK and Ireland, or whatever. I said or whatever because you're Irish. And if you think about what I'm trying to do here, if you think about it, I don't want to say the UK and Ireland. Very dismissive. The or whatever was not for the Ireland bit. It was for the UK and Ireland. Because depending on how you stand on things, wouldn't you say, no, I don't want to get into this. But wouldn't you say that one of the member parts of the UK, Northern Ireland, is Ireland? Would you say that, Matthew? Just to get... I mean, you can say that you don't want to talk about it. You can say don't want to talk about it. And it's fine. I know. Lama says, Limmy, I'm scared. Listen, I'm for Glasgow, right? So I know. Listen, this gets you fucking stabbed here, right? Right? I know how to step around the fucking minefield here, right? It's all right. Right? I know how to step around it. Right? I'm not like one of these fucking cunts down south. Clumsy. Because remember, it was them that caused it, by the way. Wasn't it us? It was them. You were complicit. How am I complicit? I was born in 1974, mate. We've talked about this. We can't get into this, right? It's like me possibly saying this. The UK and Ireland. Somebody could say, see, because this is where I grew up. Rangers, Celtic. What school did you go to? Saint this or no Saint that. Blue, green. All these things.
We will keep our union together in the name of Jesus.
McBain and Stonk. Ryan thanks for subs and gift subs. Thank you very much. Now imagine, let's say a Republican, Irish Republican, was to say to me, Limmy, I don't even know if it's still called that. I don't know. Was to say to me, I noticed earlier you said the UK and Ireland. Aye. Can you tell me these nations of the UK? Well, I'm only gone by what... Aye, no, it's fine. You're all right. What are the nations of the UK as defined by, the general political sort of, like that, right? Scotland, England, Wales, and
Scotland can lead and will lead the United Kingdom.
second base, Junk, thanks to the subs and bits. Thank you for the thought. So remember, if I'm lying dead with a knife in me, for those last few moments, I was thinking about having a drink. And then they would say, and the fourth one, Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. I know, but that's not us. I've not made that up. I've not decided that. Limmy, you're all right. So the UK includes Northern Ireland. Is that right, Limmy? Yeah. I mean, I didn't decide that. You're all right. But I noticed you said the UK and Ireland. So you're saying Northern Ireland and Ireland. So you have made a decision, Limmy, that Northern Ireland is not part of Ireland, even though it's called Northern Ireland. All right. Mate, I didn't say that. You did. Mate, I am on the fence. Believe me, I'm so truly... You can't be on the fence with this, mate. Look, mate, if you're going to fucking stab me, stab me. If you're going to stab me, because I cannot be fucked with these nerves anymore, mate. Just get it undone with. Sinn Féin is a legitimate political party. Right, listen, let's just calm down now. Right, let's just everybody just calm down. Right? Let's just calm down now. Right? The main thing we've got to remember here is we all just want a nice, happy life, alright? Let's just keep that in mind. We all just want a happy life, right? That's what we're hopefully all mean. Yes, there's people out there that want to prevent that. We're all just trying to get on, right? Alright? Just trying to get on. Alright? But you see what I'm talking about? That's why I said the UK and Ireland, well, you know, whatever. That's why I said that whatever. I was actually trying to be sensitive to all sides of the very sensitive debate and argument. I was trying to remain distant and no say there's the UK, there's Northern Ireland, and then there's Ireland. That's why I said, like, whatever. That's why I said, you know, whatever. You know, what do I know? What do I know? I'm here in Glasgow, in Scotland. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. Matthew in Dublin says, we know you can apologise now, we don't accept this. Matthew, I asked you what you thought of that, and you backed out. Now, if you're backing out, mate, what chance have I got? What chance have I got, mate? Right? Now, I'm trying to stay out of things. Right? Because I am racked with guilt.
That's awesome.
With this country, Scotland's involvement with that lot down there, mate. Regarding just everything that's happened there the last couple of 100 years. Right? Even though it's nothing to do with me. I'm right, I can't fucking get to sleep at night. I'm punching my fucking face in every night, man. Fucking hate us. Yes, you know, situation, so complicated. It's so complicated, you know. Look at me guarding my boss here. Look at me guarding my body, guarding my major organs. I'm guarding my major organs here with my arm, because you've got the strong arm, you. That's me just cheating into talking like a baby, and you got to know hurt me. I'm just a wee baby. Maybe that's what I'm doing like that. Could you somebody go like that with me and help protect me? Or maybe I'm trying to pretend that I've got a baby so you want to hurt me. Don't, I've got away in here, mate. I can't fight with you just now. I've got away in here. What's the matter with you? Shh. Alright, so that's us moved on for that. Lou and Sid, thank you very much for the subs. This will not be getting fucking clipped and put on YouTube, I'll tell you that right fucking fucking having to sort out the comments and that, mind you, the videos only get about 100 views. I'm not fucking reading that in a million fucking years, mate. Wee bit. Thank you very much for the bits. Absolutely no way I'm reading that. No, wee bit. Absolutely no way I'm reading that fucking essay, mate. No way. Just say Guinness is your favourite drink and it will diffuse things. But I have learned that Guinness was like a kind of Protestant sort of fucking thing, etc., etc. I can't get into that, mate. I can't get into that. All right. Cunts get crossbowed here. Because of what football tap they're wearing, at least they used to. Cunts get chased into chippies and stabbed. Right. Winternut, thanks for the bits. Better call Sean. Lou. Thank you very, very much. A wee bit, honest, I'm not reading that out. It'd take me all fucking night. But sorry to hear that. Glad that happened to you, whatever it was. What did they order? I don't know.
For some of these restaurants, you will definitely want to...
Look, we're all one people, you know, kind of, all people, the globe. I went up in that Jeff Bezos thing because of my Twitch stream, because of my partner. Got to go up in the, what's it called, Blue Horizon, or what's it called? What's it called? Blue Origin, aye, right. I seen I was up there. Just had this profound feeling. Just this one people, you know what I mean? Just this, just seeing it from that distance. I just like...
So I'm just going to tell you this. It's a scam. It's an absolute fucking scam.
One people, you know? I was in fucking tears, man. I was in tears. You know what my problem is? I'm an empath. What that means is, see all yous who are on the empaths, yous don't feel anything from another person's point of view. Yous are what's known as psychopaths. Whereas I'm an empath. I have empathy. I'm special. You're not. Oh, sorry. That sounds like I'm trying to sound important. And no. It's actually really painful. It's actually caused me a lot of problems. Being such a caring and feeling person. You wouldn't understand. Because you're a psychopath. Big VG cheese. Yoker, thanks to subs and bits. Thank you very much. From, thanks to sub. £3, sorry. I just found out I might be a dad. I used to chat a lot of shit about you, man. But you know what? You're alright, man. I mean, you got some balls. The fuck are you on about? Have you genuinely found out you're going to be a dad? And what's this shite you said about me? But that Limmy's a fucking prick. Because he's a dad. Well, I mean, I don't know what you're saying. Mang. Remember hearing that in about 1999 or something. Yacht rock experience. Sailing. What else we got?
Get yourself a giant daiquiri.
See, forget that you're indoors. Have a wee rest there and get back to some gambling. Hi there, sorry, do you work here? Yeah. How can I help you? What time's it? I'm not allowed to tell you that, sorry.
Spongy. Someone from over there having to trek all this way with their stuff.
I can tell you it's 2 o'clock, but I'm not permitted to tell you if it's
somewhere.
AM or PM.
I don't even know. And Vegas. And
Right, go to Windy, mate.
And it was kind of depressing, so I ended up going down
Oh no.
to the Donatique.
Now, that's a nice view of that, I like that.
Environment.
If you just touch the screen at the sky bit, there's a chance it will focus on that.
Too concerned with that. This will do. I would definitely recommend at check-in just asking.
Do you know how much it costs for a hotel room in Las Vegas? A night at the best hotel costs about £5. They pay you. Aye, they pay you. You get in touch with any of the hotels, and it'll say on the website, 7 nights, £2,000, and you'll be ready to pay, and they'll be like, what are you doing? No. Give your bank account. We're putting the money into your account. We're paying you. Because you're going to come out here. You're going to get plied with free drinks. You're going to sit there at 4 o'clock in the morning, not knowing what time it is, not knowing that you've been awake for 40 hours, and you're going to put every last fucking penny you've got in our casinos because you never win. You win, and then you go, that was some buzz, I want to keep doing it, and then you will lose. Then you'll hit bottom, and it's bye-bye. Lee Krem, fastened to the 5.6 of subs and bits. You ever seen Christopher Cross sailing on the Midnight Special? A wonderful rendition. I've not. Have you ever seen Nights on Broadway by the Bee Gees on the Midnight Special? Robin Gibb does some nice dancing. Is this it here? You're the tosser, pal. He's got his own distinctive voice. He's like that song. Horrible. Amazing tune, says Sander. Right below it, horrible. Ice cream, yeah, I can.
「
The second voice doesn't even need hearing. What? What the fuck is going on tonight? The second voice doesn't need hearing. The second voice doesn't need hearing. See, Robin. This is what I've always thought. I thought, look at Robin. It's always like Barry is got a guitar a lot of the times, and what's it? His name? Maurice, is it? He's got a guitar there. Or a lot of times he's on a keyboard as well, maybe. But he's doing that. He's never got anything. Robin. He's always just singing. He's always just singing. But another way of looking at it is he's so good at singing that he doesn't need to prop it up with instruments and learning an instrument. Why bother? Why try harder when you're number one? Maurice Gibb's incredible falsetto on Nights on Broadway? What do you mean? What are you possibly going to show me in this 4-minute video? I mean, he doesn't...
Is often remembered...
What's this AI? Pish?
...as the heart and soul of the band.
How is he considered the heart and soul of the band? How the fuck is he the heart and soul of the band? How is he the heart and soul of the band? He's the fucking heart and soul of... Oh, he's maybe the heart and soul. Well, obviously, he co-writes and does all that, but how is he the heart and... Fuck off, man. Hey, go, let's
detail of the record.
Go then. Go then.
Range. Maurice's falsetto in Nights on Broadway, promotion and...
Maurice.
Nights on Broadway was a milestone signaling a shift.
126,000 views. Importance of Maurice Gibb and the Bee Gees, particularly his falsetto. There you go. There you go. Get that, put into a fucking voice thing, you got yourself a video. Actively clicked AI mode. It already does it. It already does it. See that wee thing? It already does it. I clicked on the other thing just to show that I'm not a hypocrite. Right? And that I'm not naive. Rainforest destroyed. It's not the destroying of the trees that's bad, it's the not growing them back. And that's not on me, that's on you. And I know that is the problem anyway. Ultima, thank you very much for the Prime sub, thank you very much. Creaky Line, thanks for bits. Shites on Broadway. No need for that. Let me just see. Dip, 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 dip. Yep, dip, 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 dip. He was definitely the most chilled out of the Bee Gees with this.
Oh, I've never had anyone walk out. I've forgotten that one. But yeah, of course.
We're getting on like a storm, aren't we, Tom?
Yes.
In fact, I might just leave.
Yeah. Oh, I've never had anyone walk out before, but
we got a toss-up, pal.
Got a toss-up, pal.
This is a setup.
Oh well, I guess I better join them.
Well, you
fuck off. I love that bit. I only discovered that about a year ago on this stream. that Robin then says, or one of them says, this is a setup. That's when his face goes like that, and then you hear a fuck off.
So anyway, everybody.
This is a setup.
This is a setup. That sounds like Robin to me. Pastor John Michael thinks they're fuck off bits. And then...
Oh, well, I guess I better join them.
well, you can... Fuck off.
This is a setup.
Oh, well, I guess I better join them.
That is fuck off.
This is a setup.
Oh, well, I guess I better join them.
Fuck off.
Well, I'd love to, but I don't do impressions. I can't get this off. Well, I'll get it off next door. I'll see you later, Clive.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's your of the Bee Gees.
I'll see you later, Clive, and everything. See you later, Clive, and everything. You know, just... Oh, well. Didn't work out. See you later, Clive. No hard feelings.
I can't get this off. Well, I'll get it off next door. I'll see you later, Clive.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's your of the Bee Gees. Okay.
I think he was used to be an alkie. Or is an alkie, but not a, you know, what do you call it? Recovering. So he's been through the booze and things, so now he's probably had, you know, maybe therapy and all the rest of it or something like that. He's chilled out now. So he doesn't let these things get to him or anything like that. That's what that is. Clyde being a massive knob. See if somebody told me that he had a massive knob. I think I'd actually believe Clive Anderson. I'd actually believe that, I'm talking about Clive Anderson. Aye, Clive. No, I've never looked at him.
There you go. There's your of the Bee Gees.
I never looked at him, but see if somebody said, oh, have you not heard the rumours? Massive knob. He's got a fucking giant knob. I'd be like, I can kind of picture that in a way that he doesn't talk about it right like that, but you go to a kind of a gym where it's got the showers. Don't know if they still have this, but communal showers. He fucking big fucking cock, big fucking boss. While he's just sort of talking to you, sort of having a wee laugh, you like that. Fucking hell, he kept that quiet. What? Oh. Do you know how fucking big that is? Oh, that's been commented on in the past. Why is this not your thing then? Zombie Maximo, thanks for sub. Maurice and Robin were the two good BGs. Barry is a prick, gone but not forgotten, the fourth BG. You don't know that, right? Maybe Barry was a prick to be protective of his younger brothers. And he was very, very proud of their work. Alright? Very protective of his younger. Look. BG's young. Look.
Robin, Maurice, and Barry Gibbs are three brothers who started...
Look how older he is than them.
They've just been signed for a festival, and here they are, great acts.
Look, protective of his younger twin brothers. Why is Barry so much better looking? Because he got the room to himself. They had to share a room, and they had to share the looks. So them combined would have made him.
Come on ahead.
There you go. That's why he wasn't having it. He wasn't having everything that they've been through, everything they've worked for, all the slagging that they got during after the disco era, the death of disco and all the rest of it. Slagged off with the Ken Everett or whatever. He's defensive. Just looking after the work. You don't know what that feels like. What have you ever made? Have you ever made? Have you ever made anything like this? Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I've banter boxed it, but have any of you ever made it like this? Bee Gees, Immortality. You ever made it like this?
But I will stand by my dream if I can.
They give them that on the Krypton factor, and none of them could do it.
Creaky Line, thank you very much for the bits. Liv, thank you very much. Thanks for the sub. Liv, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. It is. Watkins, thanks to sub. Everybody, take a wee moment to picture what it's like being a streamer. Apparently it's dead easy and anybody can do it. You know how I've just pulled up this obviously laughable bit of music? You know how it's like obviously laughable? I've kind of clicked off it now. Aye, it is. Inherent Skeleton replies with, because I said, if any of you ever made it like this, right? It's a joke. I mean, listen to it. Inherent Skeleton replies with, no, I've made better stuff. That's what I have to read without getting angry at the stupidity of that. That's what I've got to read and somehow not react. This is, without doubt, the hardest job in the world. Such a bully, says the kind. I think you'll find that there's only one of me and 1,990 of views, and you know why there's so many people here? Because Death Stranding 2 is in the mud. I made the decision that needed to get made in order for us to survive. Kind of paraphrasing a wee bit for the film Margin Call. Battycock, thank you very much for the sub. Creaky Line, thanks again, thanks. Have any of you ever made it like this? Bet you've never made it like this.
But I will stand by my dream if I can.
Like if Bono brought you here 2 months ago? What? How? It's in his banter box
No,
too.
thank you. I'll find something else to do. Huh.
Is it a meme? Is it a funny wee thing? You just say it in random. Is it like Durud Sandstorm? Max Moore, thanks for the $5. Celine saved that song the same way she saved Tell Him by Barbara Streisand. I don't like saying Streisand. I've always said Streisand. What do you say? Bono pronounced Bono. Well, I watched an interview with Robbie Williams and he talked about, like, I don't know, being on acid or something like that in Bono's house. And I'm like, well, he's met the cunt, so... I mean, I just went like that, B-O-N-O. I've always just thought it was like Bono. Bono. The O there is the same as the O there. Bono. Oh no. Rather than Bono. But then I've seen people say Bono. I'm just like, all right, fuck it, I've got to change it now. And the other one that's quite funny is their original verse, was it Sacred Trust? There's a really good bit in that. I remember playing that before. In case you don't know, Girls Aloud, the band Girls Aloud, were made on the programme Pop Stars The Rivals, or Pop Idol The Rivals, or what was it? Pop Stars The Rivals, where they created two bands, male one, female one, put them together, or the kind of X Factor Pop Idol style stuff. I think that's what happened, and then kind of put them against each other for the Christmas #1. I think Girls Aloud. The male band was fuck was it? That's right. Pete Waterman kept saying they're not a boy band. They're a male. They're a vocal harmony group. I think he kept saying that. One True Voice, and they had a song called Sacred Trust. Girls Aloud had Sound of the Underground, which was made by that dancer that I showed you, the backing dancer for Ooh Ah Just a Little Bit by Gina G. Wrote by. Anyway, it was just an album track. It was just that Sacred Trust one. Was just it just used some Bee Gees album track. Sacred Trust, One True Voice. Give me Top of the Pops, please. 2002.
Made it to the finish, but you made me forget.
And I know this is a part loop because I think I've played all this before, but that's the guy who did that song. Oh no, you're tired of loving, it's somebody who loves somebody to know. What's that again? Oh, Kanye West, Jesus Christ. Sigma. Somebody to Love, right? No. Where is he? Who's that? That's him. He was in One True Voice. That is not the original singer. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the man that you just saw singing during the live one. Okay? No idea who they are. It's just a dance song that was in the charts. Like 10 years ago. Daniel Pierce is that his name. Jason thinks the sub. You better get your words correct, okay.com. I don't remember what any of these cunts like. Do you know? See him? I remember him. Linus Tech Tip singing at what him there? What him there? Listen to this. So they went head to head to see who would get to #1, and Girls Aloud went to #1 because they had this. I've never really liked this song, but I did recognise it as being something that people would like. It's got that whole kind of sound to it, like what's that? Remember that one? And the beat goes on, aye. It's got that, you know, kind of Pulp Fiction, start of Pulp Fiction sort of way. Oh look, there's somebody on the decks doing something. You can see how it's got a kind of sort of cool way in some sort of way. And then you've got this kind of moody, bit darker. And you hear this. A bit darker, huh? Aye, it's dark. I mean, it's not dark. It's not talking about, I feel like going out and killing people tonight. I mean, this is, like, it's kind of minor key. This is, like, major fucking key. I mean, it's like... It's like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I was going to say that I remember the guy on the left. I don't remember the second guy there. I remember him. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't know if I'm going to show him singing by himself. This cunt. No. I've got a very, very vague memory of him. But I think he's completely gone from my memory. Now this fourth guy though, if he could step forward. See him there? See that guy? You know what the funny thing is? See that guy on the right? See when I just saw him there, I was like, oh, him. But I don't remember him. Faye, this band. I remember that face. Now that I've seen his face, I'm like, oh, I recognise him. If you were to have shown me him... Oh, I do remember him, actually. He had a slight moth face. Aye, look at that, look. See that? See if you showed me his face, like some promotional picture, or actually just showed me that, and went, who's that? Who's that? I'd be like, oh, you fucking bastard. Who is that? Who is that? Second I saw him, it's like, I remember him. I remember he took a picture. It is, yeah. I wouldn't be able to tell you who the fuck he is. It's like, I don't fucking know him. Have you ever, you know when you're out and about or whatever, and you spot somebody? It's either in a pub, a supermarket, or something. And you're like, who the fuck is that again? I mean, you're like, did I go to school with them? Did I work with them? Like, you're almost like, fuck me, I hope they don't come up to me and go like that. Alright, because I'll be like, who the fuck are you again? I've actually been close to saying to some people that I've kind of seen in a pub or a restaurant or something, and I don't just mean because I'm 51 and my fucking memory's fucked or something. I mean when I was like younger, 20 years younger or something, and seeing somebody and being on the fucking verge. I said to them, I'm really, really sorry. I clocked you like earlier on. I was like, how do I know you again? How do I know you? But I'm scared that they'll go like that. You're in my secondary school and we didn't get on. And I'd be like, oh fuck, that's right. There was a guy that worked in a restaurant, I remember. I was like, what the fuck? I know you for... And I'm like going through all these pubs and restaurants I've been in before. Maybe they served in there, maybe they... Like, what the fuck then? Dead close to going like, sorry mate, I recognise you if you worked somewhere else, but I'm scared of just go like, no. I stun people, man. Right, so we hear their version. There's a good bit at the end. You can barely fucking hear them. Aye, they're singing like Scylla singing Child. Have you ever heard anything so middle of the road in your fucking life? Anyway, there's a good bit at the end.
I'm doing it for the secret trust in me. I'll never give up. Trust in me. I'll never give up. Trust in me.
I remember I played this before, and I have played this before. I remember now.
I'll never secret trust in me.
I really like that it's in your left ear. I'm on a downer, says Up Down Left Ryan. Come on, this is our weekend. You could have been going out on a Saturday night, instead you're sitting in with this. How the fuck do you explain that? I remember saying this before. How do you explain some of this Bee Gees stuff to a younger generation? It's like how standards just move air time. Like, if you look back at the Colosseum, how the fuck did they think that was alright? Why did they think that was alright? Because just things were different then. How did we get from then to here? How are we going to get from here to whatever's in 1,000 years from now? How the fuck did this become acceptable to do this?
The secret trust in me. I'll never give up.
And then, of course, the immortality one that I just played. It just starts off with a wee bit of falsetto for one song, and then they like the sound of it, and then everything becomes falsetto, and it just becomes more and more, and more and more and more. And Barry Gibb, Glastonbury. What does he sound like doing this? He's still able to do it. He's still able to do it.
Everybody in the house tonight, sing to me. Are you ready? You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Say it again. You what?
Lou, thanks for the bits. Have you any interest in playing Shivering Isles, the DLC for Oblivion? Oh, no. Fuck all that. That's me done with that. James says thanks for the sub. Somebody said this is white culture. Well, this is disco. So it isn't. So I can imagine there's a lot of people who would disown disco after hearing that. Listen, see, this is the fucking thing with the Bee Gees. Well, with him, I'm listening to that and I'm like, oh, aye, that sounds good, aye. Other people listening are going, that sounds terrible. It just sounds like a balloon. I would not feel safe with Mary Biscuit says, this is making me ill. The Bee Gees are meant to be fun, and people are in a downer. Somebody else said they're in a downer. Up, Down, Left, Right, I think it was. New people are getting ill. The bad dancing is white culture. White people can dance. Hold on, I'll show you. It's a ridiculous thing to say. Here, I'll show you. Engelbert Humperdinck, you make my pants want to get up and dance.
Give me a hand. So if there's any two ladies out there wish to help me out, I'd be most grateful if there's somebody I have. 1, 2.
You make my knees kneel down, say please, honey, won't you kiss me again? Give me a little kiss.
Got to actually be careful. Got to be actually careful, because this is like, you don't know if right.
Stop the music, strike up the band. I never did the boogie, but I believe I can.
This is offensive to me. This is what I do Saturday nights. Oh, you cunt. That could be one of a few things, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking a kind of or is it like Call Me by Blondie or something? Oh, yeah, oh. Could it be Run Away by Slade or something? No. Oh, yeah, fucking... No, that's... Oh, that's a... Oh, I nearly had it. Could it maybe be Burning Heart by Foreigner? Sounds a bit too clear. Oh, wait. Look Away by Big Country. Oh, yeah, fucking... Oh, it's fucking Touch Me. Touch Me. Touch Me. Did you just like that? Bring tunes like that back, man. Second you hear a tune like that, you just... Whatever you're doing, whoever you're away, in an office, you're just like that. Listen, I'll be back in a second. Sorry, could you just talk amongst yourselves? Straight to the toilet for a mirror wank. You know, front of the sink. You know the wee toilets in an office? There's normally a wee mirror there in the sink. Just fucking pulling your pudding there, looking right into your eyes, man. Looking right into your eyes. You need to. You need to. You don't need to ask any permission. It's between you, yourself and I. It has to be done. Spunk in the office mirror. Not in the sink. Plus, if you do it with your balls on the edge of the sink, you get a kind of cool, nice sort of cool sensation. Plus, if you do a kind of shagging sort of motion, you get a kind of ball rub off it, I know. How many people you rate is it? No need for that. And nobody will ever guess that's what you're doing. Because it's too out there. It's too out there. They don't have the imagination to imagine. They might go up. But he's in there having a wank. They might joke like that, but they want to know how far you've went into the wank. They'll never believe it. What to do if... Take a tip from me. I've said this before. If you are in an office or whatever and you sometimes like to go to the toilet for a wank, but you're scared that you're maybe sometimes it takes too long, it takes maybe like 10 minutes, imagine, and you're scared that people are going to wonder what you were doing in there. What today, and you're like, oh no, I can't, how do I make them think I've went for a shite if I've not done a shite? Take a bit of shite in a Tupperware container around with you everywhere you go, so that when you go for a wank, tip a wee bit into the toilet, and don't flush it, just sort of tip a wee bit, or just leave it out, you know, just take the lid off and just leave it sitting there, like kind of potpourri, like that. Smell of shite. We sort of fill the cubicle while you're having a wank. It won't put you off, it's your shite. And then anybody that goes in after you've been in there for 10 minutes, will go, oh, it's stinking. Rather, they're like, you're a smelly bastard than you're a fucking pervert having a wank in the fucking office toilet. What's the matter with you? Just a wee tip there.
Say boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing.
Zach, once again, beneath the headphones, thanks for the bits. I'll never change. Never change. This is knowledge. This is knowledge that I am passing on. A lot of people accuse me of pulling up the ladder after me. I am passing this knowledge on to everyone who watches this video. Because I love people. I want you to have the best, safest, most comfortable wank you can have. Because you're worth it. Remember the adverts? Was it VO5? Because you're worth it. Oh, is it did the clocks go forward? L'Oreal, did the clocks go forward? Ah, so it's no really too... I thought, oh, I've put in a good shift. No, really. That's a shame. Oh well, there you go. Sounds like Lloyd Cole and the Commotions, your old mucker. I got nothing to do with Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. I got nae beef with the Commotions. Because after all, the Commotions, Cole wrote some of the songs of his that I like. So, you know. You know, they're the ones that, you know, wrote the tunes. 5 incredible songs that lose their appeal after one listen, says Far Out magazine, which I do believe has pissed me off once or twice. This website. I do believe it has baited me before. Never heard it. Next. Never heard it. Next. Heard it. No, actually, I've not heard the original. No, can't be asked. Number 1. Frankie Teardrop by Suicide. I've not heard any of this shite. Where were we? Right. Everybody listen. Episode 14 of the second series has been watched. We are now on to the last... Yes! it is a long episode. Yes, it is 2:15 in the morning. Yes, to all these things. But this is the last episode of the second series. What's the top of the pops thing? Oh, thank you very much for including the top of the pops, which is relevant to that. Thank you very fucking much. If I could, Massingbird. I keep thinking Mr. Me. Massingbird, if I could VIP 10 times over, I would. Massingbird, that is a VIP that will never be un-VIP'd. If it is, please say you've accidentally un-VIP'd me, mate, and you will be VIP'd. Even if you get banned for some shady reason, you will still remain a VIP in our hearts and minds. How shady? Says Butterfly Ghost. Racist. Murderer. Bomb. Something like that. I'll still see the, well, I maybe no. I don't. We'll look at it. Just when it comes up, if it happens, we'll deal with it then. All right. Mass murder. Or kind of unmarked grave type of thing. We'll look into it. You must always leave room for somebody to redeem themselves, right? Or you're the bad one. Am I right, everybody? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? You're worse than them. You're worse than them. You're the tosser, pal. Ion Drive, thanks for the sub. Here we fucking go. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh wait. Just wasted that bastard. Just Uncle Ben. Thank you very much for those 50 gift subscriptions to the people here watching this stream, I believe. I hope everybody who got a free sub uses the lovely emotes you've just got for free for the month and enjoys the ad-free viewing. Jake, thanks for the sub. Yoker, thank you very much for the bits. Did that not work because you did it in caps? I've still not fixed that, by the way. Yoker, I do apologise, but it has to be typed as I put in the about section. Give us a second. Just give me a wee second. I know this isn't the same thing.
I have love for everyone.
And everyone loves you.
I don't care about that.
That was hand played. That's even better, isn't it? It's hand played. Hand cut potato chips. Hand cut potato chips. Wow, cut by hand. Irish Gamer Girl, thank you very much for the sub. Best emotes on Twitch, thank you very much. And I'll try and get even more emotes in due course. I'll just send that on to you in due course. Yes, thank you very much for the $5. The Murder Accountability Project estimates that there may be up to 2,000 serial killers at large in the US alone, based on patterns of unsolved homicides. With greatest respects to my American audience, it's not my country, it's not my problem. I'll care about what happens in America when America cares about what happens in Scotland. In other words, never. I don't think there is. I think you get caught pretty fucking easily these days. That's why I've not dabbled in it. There was a time, I've missed the window. I've missed the window of opportunity. Now you got all the fucking cameras and doors and all the rest of it. You can't even take a wee kind of...
Highland Regiment, British Army!
You can't even do a kind of wee scouting mission. Because just like, they'll just go back here like a year and they'll go like, who's that guy walking down the street? Wait a minute. Check the hairline, that's that Limmy cunt. Do I think it would be him? Well, he was joking about it on his stream once. I thought it was a joke. But apparently no. Cheese Fist thinks to the bits. Can we have a Corey Feldman? Here we go now. Soundbite. I could get an honesty suite of effects. Here we go now. Honesty. Doom. Yeah, right. Oh, this is a... So this is, everybody, this is December the 12th, Top of the Pops. Not watching a whole lot or anything like that. This is to give a wee idea of when this last episode of the second season of Blind Date was out, which was 21st of December 1986. It was broadcast. This is what was on Top of the Pops thereabouts. So is that theme tune to begin with? I don't know this. What else have they done? Drop the bomb on me? I heard that. Drop the bomb on me. Gap Band? I've heard the name. Let's see if I know it. How does it start? That's like one of the ones I'd heard in Grand Theft Auto that somehow passed me by in the 80s. Quinn, thanks for the 300 bits, fart bits. Thank you very much. Oops, upside your head. If... Oops, upside, gap.
Say oops, up, say.
Are they the first to come up with that? Or does that come for something else? Is that based on some sort of like, no, a nursery rhyme, but, you know, something else that's like 100 years old? That whole oops, upside your head. I said oops, upside, that.
Oops,
Are they the first?
If there was no...
Stop.
No, I don't mean the...
What did God do?
Oops, upside your head. I mean that they are singing in that way.
Say oops.
It's probably they came up with. Right, I've heard that. I remember Snap did some fucking version. Remember this. Sampled. What? I fucking know that came later. Jesus Christ. And was it sampled? It might have just been an interpolation. Barnes. Or a cover. Barnes thanks for gifting 5 subs. Can I? Somebody said, can I get a gifty? Gift sub? Here, got one for you here. Yeah, drink of that. I'm here knocking my absolute pan in for 4 hours solid. Here at 2:30 in the morning. And you can't reach into your wee pocket and produce a tiny wee Prime sub for me. Free of charge to you. Providing you've got Amazon Prime for your fast deliveries. That would probably be that fast anyway. And Prime Video with 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes. Sid Wise, thanks for the sub. Psychosomatic, thank you very much for the Prime sub. So this is on
Second time, Jackie Wilson.
number 2. That was number 1 for weeks, that. Do we have anybody who's ever done stand-up at the Stand Comedy Club? Because this is what they played at the start anytime you came on.
I got to number 6 in 1957. Now number 2.
Thingy. Roscoe. Roscoe will know. Oscar will know. It's him for Dexy's Midnight Runners, is it?
In Roland, live and on.
Every now and again, brushstrokes, is that what it is? Every now and again, somehow it gets mentioned, oh, he's a cunt. An interview, or just somewhere. It could be all based on nothing. It could be all a lie. But I don't know. No idea. Just something comes out, oh, I got a bit of a reputation for something. I don't know. Could be one of the ones that's, he's just like, this is my band. Like Mick Hucknall, Simpler Ed, bit of reputation for that. Look, that's no good enough. You're a kind of band leader, maybe. A bit grumpy, maybe. Don't know. You're out, you're in, that kind of thing. Don't know. Miko Fall, anonymous gifter. Thanks for the gift subs. Thank you very much. Got any idea? But I like to think somebody's a prick until people start saying they're a prick. And then I start to think, are they though?
New entry at him to her at 36.
I got next. It's Aha. Cry wolf, woo. It's funny today, woo, because that's like a wolf. Do you think that's a hype man there? Did you hear something like that? Like, alright, wow, hey, I like this, woo, come on everybody, woo, yeah, alright. For what I've read about Aha, it's a case of the lead singer, who doesn't write anything, saying to Paul, the one on the left that kind of does most of the songwriting, kind of, you're nothing without me. And him saying to Morton, the singer, you're nothing without me. And they all fucking hate each other. No, I don't think anybody's came right out and said it, but it's just a kind of feeling of, you think you're the band, I think I'm the band, and they don't get on. Aha is me, not Aha is me. When people think Aha, they think me singing the songs. They hear my voice and I hate singing the songs. I know, but there wouldn't be any Aha songs if it wasn't for me. You don't write anything, Martin. You don't write anything. There's other writers out there. Go and find them, mate. Where are they? Who wants you? Where are they then? Where are they then? You know what they need? They need Andy Fletcher for Depeche Mode. They need a ginger guy who doesn't really do much, eats bananas when he should be playing the keyboard, to sort of come in between them. Somebody without an ego. Because in order to have an ego, you've normally got to be like, you know, like, you know, have a reason for it. Because he's, no offence, but because he's ginger, he's kind of humble, because he's, you know, you get some gingers that kind of think they're it. They forget they're ginger. Chris Evans, Mick Hucknall. I think Mick Hucknall was able to shag about so much despite being ginger because he maybe doesn't think he's ginger, and that gives him the confidence. It's a bit like, you know, like in a cartoon, a character will run off a cliff but not yet fall until they look down and see. Maybe that's the same with Mick Hucknall's gingerness, providing he doesn't, I don't mean look down at his pubes, providing he doesn't like mentally acknowledge his own gingerness, he's still got the confidence to think he can actually go out there and shag anybody. Like, I mean anybody, I don't mean shag everybody, I mean like anybody would want to shag him. So that's something to keep in mind if you're ginger. Just deny it. Deny it. Don't look in the mirror. The mental fucking tightrope kind of he must dare to. Mick Hucknall must be like that sometimes, must have been like that in the past, while shagging. He must have been like that. How the fuck is this happening? He must just have to be able to switch off. Like, I bet, like, if he thinks to himself, I'm ginger, he'd lose his heart on right there and then. That's maybe why I had kind of problems when I was younger, not being able to get hard-ons now and again, because I've got a bit of ginger. Could be that. Billy Bear says, I'm ginger and I could never get it up. Just, if you don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. I bet Mick Hucknall is one of the folk that can walk here hot coals without getting burnt, because he just, mind over matter, mind over ginger. It's a fascinating subject that it would be good for us to all work out as a people, humanity, but I think we've got too many bigger problems on our plate right now. Maybe one day. Sorry, hope that's not too much of a downer, everybody. Zaf and Amnesiablo thanks the subs. Sub due in 3 days time, but it's prompted me to share my anniversary already. What the fuck, bro? Thanks for the sub, a new Prime sub, by the way. If I'm not seeing anything. Looks fine here. Don't know it. She is LK Brooks. Is that right? Elkie. Is this the miracle of love? Aberdeen's finest. She actually dyed her hair ginger. How confident must you be to dye your hair ginger?
Open your heart, Madonna.
What's the top 10? So remember, this is what was out pretty much the same week as this blind date episode we're going to watch, and we will watch it.
Bon Jovi's Living on a
Should
Prayer
we?
down
Quite
2
late.
at 9.
It's quite late.
Up 2 at 8, So Cold the Night, The Communards.
It's quite late.
Down 1 to 7, Shake You Down, Gregory Abbott.
Shake you down. Oh well, well.
Orange Juice Jones goes down 2 at 6 with The Rain. Sometimes Erasure going down 3 at 5. Up 4 at 4, Open Your Heart, Madonna.
From Scotland. For Scotland.
Off the top at number 3, The Final Countdown, Europe.
I can tell yous right now, we are not watching Blind Date. It's too late and it's time to go to sleep. Master Mora, same here. Same here. Same here. Oh, guys, Stone Mass.
I've got a new enemy now. It's not you, it's him.
Second base, thanks for the bits. Thank you very much. Guys, Stone Mass. Try to listen to Fitball on my radio, like Homer Simpson.
Up 12 at 2, Reek Petite from Jackie Wilson. And here at number 1.
It's very likely Caravan of Love. No. Happy Hour.
For the first time in their short career so far, with their cover version of the Isley Brothers' Caravan of Love. It's
Oh,
first time in their short career so
really? Fatboy Slim on the right there, everybody.
far, with their
It's kind of a cappella thing. And then I heard the original. I was like, oh, that's much better. I didn't dislike them then as much as I dislike them now. I don't mean these individuals. What I mean is, I remember I'm looking at them and they look like Downer. They look like a right bunch of fucking smart asses. Do you know what I mean? Right bunch of fucking smart asses. A bunch of fucking know-it-alls. Heaton was a footy hooligan. Who wasn't he? I wasn't he? Who wasn't he? Football team getting into a fight. I'm a hooligan. Who wasn't he? Fucking hooligan that, man. Sit on that and hooligan it. Am I right, everybody? Who's on your smart arse list? Them. Lloyd Cole. This one is far superior. Everybody. So what's number one there? What was that again? Oh, fucking it. House Martins. Fucking house that. House that in your Martin. Joke. Thanks for the sub. The caravan of gloves. Well said. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Another downer. We're ending on that.
So I'm going to go to sleep now. Have a little bit of a sleep, yeah?
Jordan, thank you very much for the Kavanagh bits. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the subs, the resubs, the bits, and the tips. It's been a chit-chat night to make up for the...
Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing.
and other things. Creep, thanks for the bits. Thank you very much for the boing bits. Spectre, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Thanks for the subs, 3 subs. Bits, the tips, mods. Thank you very much for the modding. And I just want to leave you with this.
I can't stand two-faced fucking people. So Perez, don't worry.
Look at that fucking
We're
face.
to sleep, thank God. So Perez.
Look at that. Nasty. A nasty drunk.
I'm not your enemy. Trust me, you are, and you'll see it tomorrow. Good night.
Just fucking wonderful. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I will next see yous definitely Tuesday, 9:30 AM, but possibly Monday as well.
Everybody in the house tonight, sing to me. Are you ready? You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Say it again. You what?
Fruit Machine, thank you very much. Chagos died less than a year later because of that comment.